Robin Hood Men in Tights when the abbot, he's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, abbot," he was like, "It's time to pray." He said, "Essings blay, mayonnaise."
I have not watched that movie in far too long. We need to talk about that probably next year on your birthday,
Shut
because we need to talk
up!
about something
Hold
funny.
on, look at that.
What's
Notice
that?
going live. We
What?
went live.
Hey, right away. All right.
Hey,
Oh shoot, we haven't
hold
lost
on,
the traction just
hold
yet.
on.
Hey guys,
Wait a
how are
minute.
you?
Wait a minute.
Right, I'm honestly surprised because we've been very spotty this month.
Listen,
Well,
it's
technically
just
last month
life be
since we're in
life, and
December.
this is
Mm-hmm.
about to get real nasty
Mm-hmm.
because AK's going to visit family and the shows are showing, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah. I can't even tell you what the streaming schedule for this month is going to be, y'all, because I was summoned back home, so I will be in Brooklyn for the last 2 weeks of
Yeah,
this month.
and she's not watching the things
So
that I'm watching currently because she's
not
trying
yet.
to be
I'm
a better
sorry.
person.
I'm so sorry. My
Oh
brain
my
said, "Bitch,
gosh.
sit down," and
It
I had
did.
to sit down.
It did. It did. I'm getting ready to run into a wall of that right there. I am.
Everything. Yep, we have no name for that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Maker,
Hey,
what's
hey,
going
hey.
on, buddy? Sunny
Hey,
skies, what
hey.
up? Daynard, what goes on?
Oh, so many people are mad at me about my
A
Stranger Things
full
reactions.
day of snow. I haven't
It's
watched
so
them yet
funny.
because I haven't watched the
Oh,
this
it's
season
not. I'm
yet.
not gonna spoil. It's about a comment I said because I randomly say shit, and I was like, "Oh my god, he's on the ground like a toddler." They were like, "He's in an immense amount of pain," and you're like, "Dog, he's still flopping like a toddler."
Still looks like a toddler.
What? I don't understand.
So
Like,
what?
it doesn't change anything. If he's flopping like a toddler, he's flopping like a toddler. Like, it doesn't matter what's happening.
Okay, I usually don't ask for spoilers. I will ask for just one. Has anyone died yet?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. No.
Okay.
No.
Well, when I say anyone,
think.
I mean like any of our people, the main crew.
I had to think like, no.
Right. Yeah, they not kids no more. What's 11 is married. 11 is married now.
Who
okay.
really looks out of place is Erica. Erica looks like she's 18,
looking like a grown ass woman
with the 90s bangs and or the 80s, the poofs and the poofs. I'm like, oh, I just cried.
Yep.
But
like y'all know, see, this is what happens when you delay shit too long. You cannot do that with kids.
The story is storying. I will give them that. The story is storying. The visuals.
That's what I've been hearing.
They're all so big.
That's what I've been hearing. Yep. Yeah, and I looked at that. I said, yeah, y'all, the age progression. I feel like they needed to do something to like put them at their like sophomore year in college.
They needed to like
for how they look right now.
The story and be like, well, it's been a while since we came back.
It's been some years.
Yeah,
we've been trying to rebuild.
Instead of being like juniors or seniors in high school, they should have just pushed them. I know. I'm so excited about Percy.
Yes, we are so excited for Percy. Yeah, Percy might probably be the one thing I stream about when I'm in New York. If I get any streams in at all, it's probably going to be Percy.
Oh my gosh.
I love that show. I love that whole world. Rick Riordan. And then
the next
doing
week
the fucking thing with this
Fallout. Show. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yep. Those are like the two big ones that are coming out around this time that I'm really looking forward to.
The remainder of Stranger Things at the end of the month. Oh my gosh.
Yes, indeed. And it remains to be seen whether I'll do the countdown across America yet. I gotta see what the family is doing.
Yeah,
because we be loud on them streams, and I don't want to wake the house up. True.
And they do have to hurry up and film season 3 because once again, these kids are big.
They gonna be big.
Walker, baby, he's a big one.
Walker already looks like a grown ass man.
Voice dropped and everything.
What's our baby boo's name?
Leah,
his guardian.
Oh, it was really.
Wasn't he like already? Yeah, wasn't he like already 22 in season 1?
Yeah,
he just looks
in real life
like a young guy.
Absolutely, I'm ready for Fallout. I got the Fallout.
We're looking forward to that.
I love Bones coffee, and I told them, I was like, "Hey, don't get rid of this coffee because then I'll be sad. What am I drinking? It's so good.
We will be going thirsty without it, so it must stay on the market."
Yeah. Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, for real. Because everyone you can't say any of them are kids anymore. I feel like they definitely do not have that look anymore.
Did they say who they recasted as Zeusy Zeus?
I believe it was I want to say Mr. Angela Bassett, but I don't want to be disrespectful in saying that. Courtney B. Vance, I believe it's who they cast.
Let me double check.
Which I like that casting. I hope I'm remembering that correctly.
You are correct.
Honestly,
you are correct.
I can't think of anyone else besides him that I think would,
especially if they wanted to keep the actor black. If they wanted to keep the actor black, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He was the best choice. They're in their 30s. I mean, they certainly look like it.
Walker, he's so big. He's so big. And I was watching the
right,
Real
his
Rejects.
Voice is all regular now.
Season 1, they're catching up with season 1, so they just finished episodes 7 and 8 at the end of the season. He was like, I don't know if this like an actual thing or if I'm seeing it weird, but he looks so much bigger and older than he did at the beginning of the series. And I was like, yes, he does.
He does.
You can tell because they had to do a bunch of
puberty came through and slapped him like Neville Longbottom.
Flipped that fucking table. Puberty was like.
You know, he was still said that, hey, you singing with that little young kid voice where your voice is still like Aries a little bit, and then he went to sleep and woke up, and puberty came and like, said, "Hey, who are you talking Mom, to? Good morning. How are you?
Who are you referring to, sir?"
Oh man! But what we are here to talk about tonight is to wrap up the bloodbath that was Gen V. Season 2.
It's amazing.
And this here is where we start off with what is it the old man getting washed? Yeah, that whole sequence of him cleaning the body and Sage coming in and
penis because they had penis in there. Ew. Wrinkled, peeled back penis in there. You gotta put that in there. It's very important. Get a de-skinned penis because you got to see that.
Like there's all of the balls and assholes and dicks. I didn't need to see all of that. I mean, I'm sure there's people that are enjoying it.
Not that one,
but I didn't need to see all that. Hey, Miss Boots. Yeah, I didn't.
Sorry, I saw Boots and I was like, Diva Boots. Cutty, slice.
See, that's not what I think of when I heard Boots. My mind immediately goes to Shrek. Puss in Boots.
Oh man.
Ugh. But yeah, so past all of that and the freaky time sitting on the day or whatever they were on.
Denard. Ew. Absolutely, that's what happened. Absolutely, that's what happened.
What happened?
He said so. Dead glue gun. Using the guy to have sex with Sister Sage. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, and then staring him down while he's doing it like, bruh.
Because that was him. He was like, that was me. That was me. He was like, that was me. That was me.
And it looked like he couldn't even really close his eyes if he wanted to.
But he didn't want to. He was in there. He was trying to enjoy that. That was him doing that to that poor man. His body just being so misused and mangled.
Just misused.
Disrespects. Yucky.
Yeah. So moving on past all of that, disquisto. What's it? Kate gets sent back to the woods. Sam makes the visit home because he again is still in the heavy loss of his crash out, and he needs some type of familiarity. His brother's not at school anymore, and Kate is not gonna do the forget me things anymore. So
never let her touch me ever again.
Spiraling, not ever. I wouldn't even want to, like, as much as I would want to punch her dead in her mouth, I would make sure I had gloves on first. I don't even want a chance any bit of my skin touching hers. Ew.
No, thank you.
And he goes home, and I really like that little section that they gave him. They're like they cut different things in and out of it, but we'll just clump him all together. He goes home, and from what he said previously, I was expecting there to be so much more drama than
I was expecting him to be like, "Oh, how are you here when I gave you and nothing?"
But yeah, exactly, and that is the exact opposite happened.
Like, I miss you.
They both look surprised, like, do you still give the best hugs? And my heart melted. Like immediately, I was like, oh.
I'm like,
what do you mean?
That
Your
to be the
was
response? What
because
did they think happened?
He came in. Pops came in on the phone and Moms was holding the baseball bat, but as soon as they saw him, they both stopped, and the shock is there, and Pops just happened to come through and move first. And I was like, oh my God, like, bruh, nobody's running and screaming. They're not terrified. I mean, even when, after they talk a little bit, and it's really cool. I really liked the moments, especially between him and his dad. Those talks that they had, and I mean, then Moms took the cake. She's the MVP in this whole sequence. But those talks with his dad and how they were interacting, and then once he finally actually got what actually happened between both of them, he did take the time to sit and actually reassess all of that in his brain,
because he was feeling some type of way about them not coming to see him or ask about him. I was like, it's never that. It's always Vought being in the middle.
It's always Vought playing the middleman. Yep.
So I'm like,
they
even knowing Vought, why would you assume your parents wouldn't
want you? That's what I would like to see, at least some clips of what his powers developing, how that worked out. Because what's his name was his older brother, right? His brother that died. So
Golden Boy, yeah.
I would like to see what that initial transition was like for both of them getting powers, because I'm sure he felt like people were scared of him, and I'm sure there were people around him that were afraid, and at certain points his parents probably were too.
Everybody was afraid.
I don't think it's the type of fear that he was thinking of, though.
No, they were
thought they just absolutely hated him, but they were more worried about him, because they tried to get to him to see what happened, and they were just told he's dead.
Well, here's the thing, especially seeing how much they hid from him. If they had been honest with him in the first place, been like, hey, what you're going through is not singular to you. It's something that's in the family. Like, if they'd have been honest about what could happen with his condition, the fact that he had a condition, he wouldn't have been as fucked up as he was. Because he was thinking it was just him. It was him, his powers. He was the wrong one. And it was just like, no, you're not wrong. It's just that you have issues regulating certain things.
You don't know the reasoning. Right. And that's why I said I think his mom is the MVP, because she absolutely took all of that on her shoulders and said, look, the bad genes come from my side of the family. If you feel the need to absolutely blame anyone, blame it on the junk DNA that you got from me. Not yourself, not your dad, not anybody else. Hate me if you need to. I will bear that burden for you. And that's what I think that's the final link in his brain that made him turn. Like, I don't think before, like, these couple of scenes, I don't think I've ever seen him really be soft speaking to anyone, even his brother, like this. And because he immediately turns around like, Mom, no, this is absolutely not your fault.
Yeah, he was like, no,
and it's genetics. It's definitely not her fault, and it's not his fault either. And that's what I think she comes through and gives him a very loving type of advice, but also hard facts that he needs to realize and remember. So that's why he gets the new medication, and he they have their little talks, their moments before he gets the vibe to go back. He receives the bat call, he sees the bat signal to call to action. He's like, nah, I think I need to stay here and chill, and I don't blame him at all. Not one bit, because for him, that was the right choice in that moment until later on where he said, okay, I got to get back in the game. I'm good. Y'all are good.
All the knots have been worked out, so he's ready.
Yeah, so he jumps back in full. Yeah, and I feel like they really, really needed to do this for his character. And I love that. I think they handled that whole situation masterfully. I really like those conversations with his parents.
I loved it. It was very sweet, and it just worked.
Especially after he thought like he might have maybe killed his dad when he turned around and accidentally pushed him that hard.
Like, sir, you gotta chillax.
Yeah, right. And he noticed that. And Mom said, hey, what? Just stay back there for a sec. you know, and he goes, sits in the backyard, and that's when they have their thing. And I really like that interaction. Whoever wrote that sequence, solid work.
Cute.
But while all of that is happening, Emma, Jordan, and Marie, they think to go and rescue Kate. And
listen, they had to convince Emma, because Emma was like,
for what? Did you forget what the bitch just did like 10 minutes ago?
I was on it too. I was on that too.
And
then they showed what happened, and I was like, listen, how they had to go through that. I was like, man, but I need you to understand, this is what you put your friends through. This is what you put your friends through. So they made you take off your arm and your wig, and you're feeling all vulnerable, and you're feeling scared, and you're feeling the type of way. They did this to your friends, and you put them there purposefully.
You did that. You knew exactly what you were doing, and you did that.
They didn't do this to you purposely. They didn't go like, take her now. No, that was an accident. That was just what happened after the tomfoolery shenanigans.
The aftermath. Yep.
So like, this was, you did this, and I want you to understand that this shit is not okay.
Bat phone lit up.
Do I feel bad for you?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't.
Not at all.
However, I'm glad they did come to try and help you, because I get that. I understand them feeling away,
and that's,
you should feel away.
And Kate has been, I think she has a lot of epiphanies. And one thing I will say about her is she does fully realize who she is. She fully realizes what type of person she is. She just doesn't hate. She just goes about handling it in a very shitty way. Because you could be like she is and not be trash, but she never chose that until now. Like, it took her having to get put back in there
to understand,
in this
like,
state
this
to understand. Okay, this is fucked.
Yeah, and also with her never really taking responsibility, she's like, well, I was doing this for your own good. No, you weren't.
No, you're not. No, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
No,
you weren't. You were doing this to make yourself feel better about feeling like you're better than them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put them somewhere you think.
Guys, I got you out. I'm so glad you made it.
You also put us in.
What do you mean you tried to break out? What? You just had to wait a little bit. I know you were in there. I was coming.
We shouldn't have been in there in the first place.
Bitch, nah. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. You know what I'm saying? You know you fucked up. So, yeah. And she's been asking for, we talked about it last stream, that Marie fix her brain. And I would have never fixed her, honestly. It would, or if I did, it would have taken a lot longer.
I would have fixed it right when she fixed it, because she realized she fucked up later on, and she understood the fuck up. And I was like, okay, yeah.
She had to understand it.
Exactly. That's the moment. Exact moment I would have fixed it too, because I'm not fixing it before then, because I don't trust you, because you play too much. You're always trying to touch people. That's why you got one fucking arm, because you kept trying to touch people without their consent, trying to get them to do things that you thought was better. That's why you got one arm. That's why you got one arm. Mm-hmm. Half your hair shaved off.
That's why half your damn head got blowed off.
It play too much. So I mean, I like the fact that they had to convince Emma, and it took so very little to convince Jordan. But I'm like, I get it. But
Jordan is always ready to go.
Jordan is like, okay, we can do this, but however, we're breaking into a place that actually wants us to be. So what if we get in there and we can't get out? Like, you got to think of all the things. And Maria's like, well, we can just get out. Can we?
Can we?
Can we?
Because you realize that they had tried to get out after you left, and that didn't work out so well.
The same way you went, that was closed? That way?
Do you think that they're not going to see you coming like 5 miles out? Girl. I don't care how much you stick to the shadows. They're going to see you coming.
Girl.
This is not going to be no easy caper to pull off.
Girl.
Just saying.
I'm like, okay.
Right,
man.
yeah. And that's the right idea.
Mm-hmm. But I did like the fact that before they left, Emma was in conversation with her man, thick long neck.
Yeah, pretty boy. Oh, I kept in my notes. I wanted to call him thick, pretty boy Thor, because he looks like he should be playing like a young Thor in something.
So long necked, so thick necked.
And I'm still side eyeing Greg. I'm still side eyeing him a little bit, but like I said, he's pretty, and Emma likes him, so
I like him.
We'll see what he do. Hopefully, he's not playing dirty.
But at least they had somebody who knew where they were. A group of people who knew where they were.
Point break.
She got.
Yes, we understood that reference.
We did. Very thick neck. And so when they got their asses caught up at the goddamn thing, I'm like, Look, okay. Now what? So, yeah. So what y'all finna do now?
Right, it took them all of what 5 minutes to get caught.
Less than that. They didn't get in. They didn't get in the building.
Yeah, they got caught outside.
That's the worst. You got caught outside before your plan was even enacted. They were like, "Oh, you're here."
Right. And again, and again, Emma coming in and Kate sees her yelling. It's like, wait, you guys got thrown in here too? Like, no, bitch, this is your rescue. We got caught. Yeah. Like, oh, wait, y'all came to rescue me? Obviously. Exactly. Why else will I fucking be here?
Exactly. So I like the fact that she just assumed that she was going to be sitting in here because didn't nobody care. I'm like, here's the thing, they care about you, but what you did was real shiesty and shady.
Well, what you did was dirty because you did that to your friends, bro.
That. I would never. Ever. All of us we'd have been arrested all together.
What?
All of
Dudes, they could come knock on my door right now,
like, you're not
and show me something about me. So I don't know who you're talking about. What?
You're not going to convince me that I'm better than my friends.
Yeah,
to do what you want me to do.
No amount of bribery.
Nothing. I don't have time for this shit.
No amount of bribery.
We're closed. And we're closed.
Right. You know, when you are in the pack, you are in the pack, and you don't do dirty shit like that.
You just don't. But I liked that I saw the relief on her face, and the fact that she was just like,
she realized that the only way she was ever going to get out was because of them.
Yeah, she was just like, my friends came in.
That's when it really.
Yes. Yeah, and you've been saying this entire time.
She like slumped down the wall and started crying while she was smiling because it finally clicked in her brain.
Came in for you. You know how that works. Your friends didn't put you in there. They came to get you out.
They came to get you out. They just happen to not be. They didn't go through all of the training classes for rescue missions yet, so it didn't work.
I would have left her in there a day or two as well.
I would. Oh yeah.
I want you to consider,
because it was almost immediate. It was almost immediate that they went to go get her. No, she would have been sitting there for a minute.
I'm gonna need you to sit there.
There's real shit going on out here that we got to deal with anyway.
I'm gonna need you to sit with that for a second and realize how stupid you're being, so you can unstupid yourself. Very much appreciated.
If there is such a thing.
Listen, it did happen.
And
eventually.
Yeah. Eventually. Blah, blah, blah. That they're going for the rescue.
Yeah, and I think in the middle of all this polarity that we were going to.
Yeah, that's where I was going to. Real quick first, so this was like my first note about Sam. Was like when he gets the back call, and my quote that I put down for myself is, "Now I got to get my shit together, fam. I can't roll with you this time. Sorry." But
he hope was y'all make it. Talk to you later. Good luck. Thumbs up.
Which I feel like that was just such an immense moment for him because normally Sam doesn't really care. He'll go with the shit, like especially if he knew Emma was going, which is why they had Emma be the one to call him, and he made the right decision. So then we go to Cypher and Polarity have a convo, and Cypher, he's being very passive aggressive, threatening, which is what he always do. So Polarity was looking at him the same way I was looking at him, like, bruh, can you just stop all this double talk and extra words? Just speak plain, okay? Like, I'm a Capricorn, okay? We like, just give us the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. Don't do all this extra other bullshit, okay? We like puzzles, but we don't like trying to figure out people like that. Especially when we know you're about to do some dirt. You know?
I will leave. Let me know when you're ready to act like you have
I would not have sat down at that table with him, especially after you take that knife and your nasty blood.
I was mad as hell.
And you stick it back. I wanted to pick that shit.
Because I
Polarity, you could have just made that zip up and bam into his temple and cut the problem out right there.
Because if he hadn't done that, I would have sat there and ate my food, literally. And been like, okay,
because that was a good looking steak.
I would have to figure out what else to
have on the plate.
I don't even know. I just saw the steak, and then he put that knife in there. I was disappointed.
I was like, because that's a waste of a good steak. Don't ever waste a good steak.
I'm definitely not eating it. We're not that. That's not me.
Right, talking about steak for dinner. I don't mind. Your DNA is on that, bro.
You shouldn't have stabbed it.
Why? If you actually what the fuck?
Yeah,
You could have just stabbed the table. I could have grabbed another knife.
No,
Rude.
but the conversation that they had was, I think Polarity went there to try to get more information about what's it called, Elmira, and about what happened to Andre. And he was like, "Here, let me just cut to the chase, okay? You know that we knew about your situation. You know your son had your situation too, right? So that's what happened. He was playing too much." And sacrifice himself.
Yeah, you know, like he used to have it, you know, this many times a day. I mean, like if it was that bad for him, I can't imagine what it feels like for you. Like, how often does that happen? Because Cypher likes to play it in fucking mind games. Because the Dolkin thinks he's a fucking genius about everything. You know what? It makes sense now. That
medium
him
rare.
And Sage,
that's mooing. Sorry. That's mooing.
Yeah, medium rare. The only hear me out. The only time I order any type of steak medium rare is if I'm ordering it from the steakhouse at Easton. I forget what the hell it's called right now. I think it's the Brazilian something or other, but they have picanha, and picanha is like my second favorite cut of steak. And I will have them do it medium rare because it has to get wrapped up in foil because they're very good at keeping it at a good temperature by the time it gets to my house. And by the time it gets there, that heat is going to already put it up to medium, which is where I like it to be. But if medium I'm at the restaurant and it's like coming up on my thing, I can't do any redder than medium.
And even then, some people be like,
it makes the texture good.
It depends, because some people be like medium and it'd be like rare. I'd be like,
toss that back on for like 1 minute on each side, please.
But people don't know how to cook steaks. That's why I get irritated, because even a well done steak can be done properly if you know how to cook. But a lot of people
you know how to cook,
don't.
Yes.
They do a well done steak, they just burn it. That's not what well done means.
They're like,
you can still have a juicy well done steak.
You can still have a juicy, flavorful well done steak. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't play that. Like, y'all doing the most. You act like you don't know how to cook. You're supposed to be chefs.
Oh, y'all do the medium rares?
I can't. All right, well,
kudos to y'all.
It's bleeding. It's still mooing.
Yeah, like it's parts of it are still blue at medium
like it's
rare.
it's still bleeding. That's my thing. Like you're dunking your meat in blood seasoning. I
literally had one of my friends. He was like, can you just like go in and like if you haven't cut it off of the cow yet, like just put them in front of the oven so he could see the flames and then take them away. That's how rare I want. I was like, what the fuck? Bro, why didn't you just go to a farm or something? What the fuck are we here for?
Why even bother cooking
it? I can't do that. Yeah. Get a tartare if that's what you really like. Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't do it. I can't do it.
No gracias. No gracias. That's not for me.
It bleeds.
No, and my phone just went off because Tanisha's telling me about a recipe we need to make. I love my cousins. We talk about food and memes all the time. Vampire meat. Yeah, pretty much. Blood. Yeah, I can't.
Once I see that blood, I'll be like, okay,
to a crisp or bloody as hell. Neither.
I would rather eat burnt to a crisp. I would rather eat burnt to a crisp than ever put anything bloody in my mouth.
Oh, there is a joke to be made there.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna pass that. We're not in ginger ale chat right now.
Never. But yeah, I was really disappointed when he put that fucking knife in that steak, because now you really can't eat it, because that's actually disgusting.
Right, like, bro, yeah, ew.
No, thank you.
Like, I don't even feel safe like cutting off just the parts around.
It's in the middle of the steak too. It's not even on the edge. It's in the middle.
The whole thing gotta go.
Now I gotta eat these potatoes or whatever the size was.
Whatever the hell it was on there. Yeah.
But he did talk to him about what happened and egged him on and told him to do something.
Right. And that's the thing. If you actually had been able to, first of all, Polarity is a grown ass fucking man. Okay. You're not going to get under his skin that quick. Even if you talk about Andre, he has that much control over himself. But why do you always just have to antagonize people like that? Because that's what makes you such a dick.
He wants to see what you're gonna do, because he lives to the experimentals of it first,
through the experience. Well, because he can't do shit. He can't do shit but control that one body that he's in right now.
I want to see what you finna do. Like what you finna do.
Basically,
it's like a little kid. Don't touch that, and they look you dead in the face and be like,
and then like a cat, like a fucking cat.
The slowest of.
I'm not touching you. You know, like when your little brother, your little sister want to play and be assholes and be like right in the corner of your eye with their finger, like, but I'm not touching you. Yeah.
It's not fire.
Yeah, you know what happens as soon as mom or auntie, whoever is watching this, leaves the room?
The most.
I know where you sleep. Okay, you should really not be doing that right now.
The most.
But yeah, they have their little thing. They waste that delicious looking steak dinner.
And then he goes home. He sees the fuck out.
That stuff about Sam. We go out, and the rescue side quest gets shut down in less than 5 minutes. Sage and Cypher, they're watching all of this because they knew, of course, you know, Sage is on the team, so they knew exactly what was going down, and they have eyes and ears everywhere. So they're just waiting to see how the rats are gonna face this new side of the puzzle that they didn't know they would be in. Because now they're all locked up, and they thought they would have been able to be perfect ninjas and get in, and then ninja vanish, and that didn't happen.
They're weird. Like even with everything going on, like going to the end of the series, we still don't know what her plan actually fucking
What is the plan?
We didn't even like.
What the fuck is phase 2?
Oh, speaking of which, did you see the posters for The Boys season 5?
No.
They released 2 posters today.
Share with the class. Por favor. If you can find them. Okay, yeah. So Sage and Cypher talk.
That is not a word.
Polarity. It jumps back to Polarity for a little bit. He starts going into a seizure as he's thinking about stuff. And yeah, him and Andre's seizures like super scare me because they're like mini earthquakes. And just luckily, like whole buildings didn't go down around them. At least not yet. In between, Sam and Mom have their chat, and
you don't tell me what to do.
That already. Is the computer bullying you again?
You tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. I want to see both pictures, but it won't let me.
That's a yes. Yeah.
It won't let me. Boo.
Whatever. Again.
we're gonna go over here.
So Cypher wants to, amp up the warfare, so to speak.
I sent it in the chatty chats.
Okay, I'll check it in a sec. To push her, basically, push her and this all has to do. Remember, they're all locked up, and this has to do with her sister's cell. So, on the way to the Great Escape, they see her, and surprise for everybody because, bitch, we thought you were dead.
Like the fuck?
Or just long gone somewhere.
The fuck?
But no, she's been in the woods the whole time.
Disrespectfully.
And honestly, I would like to know for how long, because if y'all remember, again, when we were looking at that room that was at bitch ass Aunt Pam's house, it looked like that was still a room for a young girl, not for the college student that we meet down here in the forest. So how long has she been gone from Pam's, and then how long before they snatched her? Or did Pam make a call and see something behind the scenes that we don't know?
I don't think Pam had
says that
to do
she
with
just
that.
left.
Yeah, I think it might have just been like for college, and she just been out there. Like she was like, thanks. Bye.
Gone.
I'm in college. I'm gone. I'm out.
Yeah.
And they might have snatched her then.
I still need that full dossier, because if you remember what she says to Maria, I think she got her powers before Marie did. Before Marie caught her first period. And we saw her initial thing when her parents were killed. And
yeah, because she said she knew and she didn't stop it.
Had a vision of that. She knew it was coming, and she didn't stop it. So, is the extra special one sneakily Annabeth and not Marie, or is there some type of mesh with their powers that could be coming? Ooh, that's cool.
I feel like Marie is the more nasty one. Like if now that she knows how to
she's the more vicious one.
And she's also can do the most damage. Like it's about, at this point, it's not about manipulating the people. It's about getting people the fuck out of here. And
this is like, you know what it is?
Fuck out of here.
If this was Charmed, Annabeth would be Phoebe, and Marie would be an amalgamation of Piper and Prue. Because I think
'Cause,
Prue was the strongest, but sadly,
but
Prue
Piper didn't play.
stick around on the show.
Piper-
But Piper, yeah. Piper had, especially once Prue died, Piper had no time for nobody's bullshit. The minute you come
Listen.
after her baby or any of her remaining sisters, no, you have to go.
You came around the corner and scared her, hands up.
Dude, the period of time that she was pregnant with Wyatt, I feel are some of my favorite Piper episodes, because then she had like the extra superpowers from him too. So she was basically invincible for those whole 9 months. And
she was not playing.
Piper can be fucking scary when she gets wrecked.
Yeah,
she was always my favorite.
I would say she's more of a Piper. But them seeing her in there and being like, okay. All right, because they saw her for a little bit, and then he put them back in the cages, and then they broke out officially, and then when they found her again, it was the slitterizations.
That was when because he needed to push her, and Annabeth is the trigger, always has been, and it worked. I also wonder though, since we know Sam was getting conflicting stories, were they talking shit to her also? And telling her random bullshit, the AI is pretty good nowadays, showing her dump shit that Marie was doing and saying
they had to do all that. I don't think they had to do all that because Pam did most of it. Pam did that for a long time before she got her 2 years after the fact. Mm-hmm. And Pam is the one that's in her ear.
They're specifically trying to get her and not Marie.
Because she was feeling some type of way about her friend. I'm like, first of all, what kind of lady are you? Her mom cared about both of those kids. You'd have just sucked it the fuck up and took care of both of those kids.
And also, she also knew exactly what was happening around her getting pregnant. So how you're blaming it gives me, because Thrones bleeds into everything, it gives me like very Catelyn Stark vibes. Like, how you gonna blame the baby? You can't blame the fucking baby. Okay, the baby didn't ask to be born. And I don't like that shit.
Exactly.
That's why I always refer to her as bitch ass Auntie Pam.
That's entirely too much. But when she went in there and saw her sister, she reversed for her. She definitely did. She was like, "Oh my god, my sister's bleeding out. Not today. I'm tired."
Right. And you remember, you can't. The one good thing I will say about how they've been pushing the powers this season, she did level up, because when Kate had all her shit busted, she couldn't stop that. But she found that wherewithal to level up right then and there, and
that's
get
one
that
good thing
blood
about
back
Cypher.
off the floor and back in. He knows how to push the right buttons.
Like, that's his purpose. His purpose is to get her to develop into a stronger suit. So he's always going to work with her. He's never going to hurt her. He's always going to work with her and try to get her to be better.
Tell the computer who's boss.
Listen, I did, and it worked, because I put it in the Chatimals. Yeah, Maria is definitely the stronger one.
Maria is definitely the stronger one. But I think once she really starts getting a better hold on her power and actively starts trying to use it, I think it'll be just like Phoebe, where she used to just get random things. And now visions, but then she learned how to fight, and her farsight was a lot more accurate. And it wasn't something that would just happen by chance. She could actively control the power and call up a premonition if she needed.
You're correct.
And I think that's where she's going.
She made Marie the scapegoat. Yeah, exactly.
Made Marie which is just so fucking disgusting, bro.
It's so stupid.
Like, your sister, she was the real
These
miracle.
Are kids. These are kids.
I can't tell you how much I wanted to jump into the screen seriously and pop her dead in those beautiful ass lips that she has.
I am mad at you. Trash.
Very mad.
But yeah, listen, when she she woke that chick up and everybody was like,
what? Explain.
Don't explain nothing to me. We need to leave. We can talk about it outside.
Can y'all do the hug? Hey, I thought you were dead. It's been a while. Yell at me if you want, but do it outside.
Outside.
We can't stand here.
That way.
For this.
That way.
Do you hear the alarms? Security is literally just down the hallway.
And here's my thing. They had to know. I mean, halfway through it, they knew shit was weird because there were no guards. So you had to know that.
There were no guards,
just like, okay, so now that you have accomplished the thing that nobody thought you could accomplish, we really got to get the fuck out of here, bro. We really got to go, bitch. We got to go, bitch.
And that's another skill attribute I will give to Jordan. I should make a power list for them.
I love Jordan.
That's a skill
Jordan is
that Jordan, because Jordan is the first one that notices it while they're trying to figure out where to go. He's like, no, hold on, this shit is too easy. The fuck?
Yeah, he's like, there's no guards, there's no nothing, there's no alarms, it's silent.
Nothing. It's like, oh, they knew we wanted to go. They wanted to see if we would actually try or not, and if we did try, how well we would actually do. But they kind of set the playing field. But what they didn't count on, what they couldn't count on, was Sam back from mom and dad's house after spending a couple days getting his head and his emotions right and corrected and get some new meds so he can't properly function and think clearly. And Bev said, hey, wait, hold on. Let's go this way. And wait, nope, not that way. Over here.
She's like, hey,
almost
hold on.
Here.
She's like, wait a minute. Wait, we gotta.
He's coming from over there, so we gotta go there.
No. Yeah.
And that's what made that kind of made like one of my eyebrows pop up. Like,
I think it was Emma who was like, Emma was like, girl,
see, Emma is literally the spirit animal.
Emma is also the second MVP
series, bro.
Yes, absolutely. Her and Jordan, nasty work. The nastiest
tag team, and we'll get to my girl Emma because I was fully proven right on a theory that I had earlier. I don't remember if I said it last time with us, but I did say it on DJ's channel with Me, Him, and Fandom. What? Lost my place again. Damn it! Word. Stop doing.
Yeah, this is part of episode 6.
Yeah, it filters into all that. Yeah. So from there, do the thing. And Kate grabs the keys. They go to escape. Another push from the sister that gets handled, and that's where that episode ended. Actually, she was bleeding on the silver floor when they found her. That's where that episode ended, and they picked up right there for the next episode. So before we get into that fully, though, what are you rating this one?
I'm giving that
how many bloodbaths?
9 bloodbaths. It was.
I will give it an 8.75 because it was good. It was very good. I think there's maybe one or two things that could have streamlined it a little bit better, but that's what happens with ensembles. There's a lot of different stories to follow.
Revelation of both groups, all 3 groups actually.
And you know what? Yeah, that was a good one for everybody. Like if there's sometimes in an episode, if there isn't enough action or just like a small amount, people will say it's filler, but no, I mean, there was a lot of talking in this episode, but that was all world building. That was building, setting the stage and getting into people's heads a little bit more, and figuring out feelings and emotions, because as always, your powers are always tied to your emotions. So yeah, if you're going crazy, your powers are going to be even worse. And I like that they took the time to do that. Because especially with, I'm calling them kids, but they're adults, they're young adults in college. They still need that guidance. So, Annabeth guides them to where she is at, and that's when they figure out that she's a precog, and it's Kate that says it, and they lead them right to the wall where Sam bursts in and has his Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. Literally come through and say, hey, I thought it was going to be so much harder to find y'all. I'm glad you're here. Let's go. I still get the engine running.
It's right. Yeah, it's right there. Woo.
And I appreciate that because that was a really cool intro for her to come back. So that fully, I think, made the team. That's where honestly, it completed the circle.
Without him, they wouldn't have been able to escape. How you gonna get out?
No, he gave them the shortcut. That was
exactly. How are y'all gonna get out? You
have to be thankful. You have to be thankful that Sam actually is the man that he is, because he didn't want to be anything type of stealth. Did he not want to be seen? Yeah, but he wasn't trying to find the regular route to stuff. He was like, you know what? I got a feeling about this wall right here. I'm gonna just go there.
I need to get into this thing.
He was fully prepared to run up and down all the hallways, bust out how many walls he needed to, but that didn't need to happen because they had Annabeth.
He was going to get to the thing, so it made
particularly he was going to go and get to his girl, even though she ain't his girl no more.
I think he jumped there, and so he had the nearest vehicle.
Yeah, he's got the. I like that they put that in there though, because that's a Superman reference. Superman technically can't fly. He jumps really freaking high, and he's able to glide, which a lot of folks I think forget in that lore. But
yeah, so they're in the van and they're having a conversation about what the hell they finna do. Emma's like, we're going to Canada. And then Annabeth freaks the fuck out. Ma'am, chill the fuck out. She's like, I don't even know.
My memory on that. What was she tripping for?
Bitch. Rightfully so, she was tripping because she was dead and now she's not. So I get it. Yeah. However, what do you think was gonna happen? You're gonna go home? What are you gonna do, bitch?
What do you think is gonna happen?
You just broke out of a facility that held suits.
You have no money.
You were dead. Now
you don't even have an ID.
Right?
Yeah.
So what are you finna do?
You can't go anywhere.
What are you finna do? So you definitely couldn't go back home. So she had to, Marie had to convince her, like, hey, listen, I understand you're confused and I get all that, but you can't go home. There is no home for you to go to. Right. Like, it's not safe out there. And she was like, well, I'm not safe with you. And she was like, well, you're as safe as you're going to be. We're the safest people to be around. Yeah. You know what the hell's going on.
And now that was also such a fucked up thing for her to say. And the thing that pissed me off about that particularly, because later on when they talk about it and we find out when her powers kicked in, I was like, bitch, wait, you gaslit yourself into blaming her when you knew it. You were the first point of contact.
You could have said something. You could have mentioned that your sister was
you could have said anything.
It was going to be scary. That would have been the best thing. The parents would be like, hey.
Yeah. I keep having this dream. Y'all are kids of Vault. Even though bitch ass auntie said that she didn't have serum, I think that was a lie. Whether she knows that's a lie or not, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Why didn't you just tell your parents? Your parents knew that y'all had Gen B in your veins. They knew something was going to happen. They should have been prepping these.
They signed up.
They were like 8. You know,
they signed up for it, so they
should have been running their own positive version of the Rainbow Room from Stranger Things. You should have already have been getting these kids in gear if you didn't want fucked up shit to happen. And it's wild and it sucks because on accident, because she didn't know what was happening and she's a young little 13-year-old girl and she's just seeing blood everywhere, not knowing how it's working, and she gets scared. And her parents,
that's all it was. She just got scared. And they scared the shit out of her because she's screaming.
And she had no control.
Like everybody had the right response. It was just that the uncontrollable variable of her power and her ability just took that to a whole other level.
Went off. Yeah,
like there's nothing she can do.
It's like it's almost a bit reminiscent of Scarlet Witch, because Scarlet Witch, like her chaos magic is so strong. Like sometimes she could just have a random fleeting thought, and before she even actively thinks to make that a thing, her magic goes off, and that's it. So it's such a just very sticky situation. I don't like when kids are left behind, especially if they're mistreated all along that journey. It sucks.
So eventually they decide to go into the city to try to find some place to hide, and they run into a library. I was like, a library, and I saw the Barney books and I went, oh.
I was like, oh. I thought for a second I thought it was the old orphanage that they were. Wait, no, wasn't it?
No, it was library.
No, okay.
It was library. I promise you. I got really excited about it being a library because I love libraries.
I know. She would know better than me because, in case y'all didn't know, she was a librarian at one point.
Yeah, that was a library.
Yes. Say, don't you need?
And they went back and
they don't know nothing about that.
And Sam still does have the chip, which is a problem.
Oh shit! I forgot about the chip. So they are damn it! They're not near polarity anymore. because he would have been able to scoop that, pull it out easy. But then
Yeah, but
technically
here's the
Marie could
thing.
do it too.
But here's the thing, Vought doesn't really care. The only person who really cares is Cypher, and Cypher don't care about them.
Yeah.
They care about, he cares about
Got
Marie.
Marie,
And
yeah.
eventually Marie's gonna have to come back to him anyway. So he's just real pissed about having to wait extra to figure out the fuck.
Uh-huh.
No, there is
Even
not
though
a
the way
second season
he
of
moving
WandaVision.
is wild. No, yeah, sadly, no.
We're gonna see her in
I don't
the
think
movies.
there will be.
I don't think so either.
She's still gonna be in the movies. I do believe that their West Coast Avengers thing is still in play, which would make sense because we have our girl She-Hulk out there. Excuse me, and we know that the costume maker is out there also. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to see the next Vision. Kamala was, yeah, and that's what I thought when they mentioned her.
Yeah, she's out there
in the last movies. Like she's out there because she's visiting, quote unquote, visiting a friend.
Yeah, her friend's out there. He went to school there.
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot about him.
Yeah, he literally got accepted there. So she went to go see him.
You know what? He's definitely going to be the guy in the chair. He's going to be the kid in there with no powers, but he's super smart. So he's holding down all of the systems.
I would love to see that, but
through the earpiece.
But here's the thing with that, we're still waiting on the Vision TV show because I think I don't know when that's coming out. I assumed it was supposed to be before the Avengers movie, but
it was. I think it was, but then they revamped the whole.
So I have no idea
shit they were doing.
But yeah, so no second season of
be on the lookout. Yeah, whenever one of them shows come out, though, y'all know we're gonna be covering it. So just stay tuned.
Back to this. They're in the library and they're trying to like figure out emotions. We got Annabeth over here still freaking out, yelling at her sister for no fucking reason, bitch.
Bruh.
And then we have Emma and Sam. They found a computer and she was trying to get a hold of Polarity, but you know, being in the year 2025, nobody remembers numbers.
Yeah. I'm sad that is a skill a lot of humans have lost.
I remember my sister's number. And that's it.
I cannot say at all that I remember any of my siblings.
Everybody else, I'd be like, there's a 2.
Let's open up the contacts.
There is a 2 in there. I know this. It's also a 3 in some of these numbers.
I know that when you properly in the correct format write a phone number, I know there's some parentheses right there.
I know the zip code,
a dash,
or the area code. I know the area code. I know that.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. That's all I got. They were able to contact. Was it Bushmaster she got a hold of?
I think it was Bushmaster, and it was from her Instagram account, which was hilarious because one of the people she had on there was AK, and Fandom had screenshotted that and sent it to me. She's like, AK, you got some explaining to do. Why are you on Emma's contact list? I was like, oh shit. If only that were true.
And of course, Sam being Sam was like, oh, maybe you should contact Greg. Get out of here.
No, that's when he first learned about Greg. He's like,
I know, he was like, yeah, maybe you should go ahead and contact Greg.
Who's that? Yeah, let me see what that asshole looks like. Who the fuck is he to you? Like, he didn't say those exact words, but that's what was in his brain.
He literally was like, oh yeah, look at that. Okay, well, how about we try this Greg guy? That Greg person. That one right there. And she was like, no, are you sure you want to try Greg?
Literally in his head, he was sitting there in front of Jack and Hagar, like, a man needs a name. That's too much. That's what he was looking for.
The bullshittery and tomfooleries that you did, sir, get out of here. You don't have no right to talk about nobody.
And again, this is why Emma is one of the MVPs, because she read his ass for filth. Like, bitch, no, even if I was doing anything with him, he could be banging me on this desk right now in front of you. It would not be any of your business. She cut that shit off real quick, and I love that. I love how much more confident we see her this season, handling like everything that's thrown at her. That's why she's the MVP.
Exactly. So she was able to get that message to Bushmaster, and Bushmaster was able to contact Polarity. But by this point, Polarity, did Polarity?
He's in the middle of seizures right now.
No. I think at this point, Cypher was controlling him and caught that information. I think.
Yeah. Caught where they were.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
oh, go ahead and just tell me what's going on about the thing. Tell me about it. Just go ahead and tell
Let
me.
me scroll down here a little bit.
I'm so scared and worried. Flip. Eye roll.
Okay, yeah. Why do I have Sam in that? No, that's okay. I just noticed I put the wrong name on there here. But when they get out, isn't this where Edgar comes in?
After they run into after Victor runs into them, because Victor was sent by Cypher because he knew where they were, because she contacted Polarity. So he sent Victor there, and Victor was, let me tell you something, that move that Jordan did when he immediately came in and bow and bounced that thing off. I'm like, listen, when I tell you Jordan is the MVP, I mean Jordan is the MVP.
That's why, yeah.
Jordan is the MVP. They were out
Jordan deserved to be number one on the list when the list was so a thing.
Good. It was so good, and then all hell broke loose because he was
all of that happened.
He was really hammering. And I thought Sam could handle it, but then I remember that Sam doesn't really have training like everybody else. He was a poster boy. He was fresh out the box.
He's more of a He's more of a brawler.
I gotta say it. Stop, look, and watch. Ready yet? Get set. All that. Okay, now continue. I said fresh out the box. I had to finish it.
Yes, sister. Y'all don't know how much I miss my childhood show.
I had to finish that.
Bro, all that. Clarissa explains it all. Fucking Keenan and Kel.
I had to.
The Amanda show.
Oh man. But yeah, so I thought that he would be able to handle Victor. Like, he can take the hits, but he was doing no damage. Victor was running through him. And when Marie got dunged,
I want to make sure that I'm referencing the right person in my brain. Do you mean Vicor? The ball Draxthor amalgamation?
His name was Victor.
I thought it was Vicor.
No, here's the thing. I look at it and see Victor. It is Vicor. I look at it and I see Victor.
Okay.
I'm like, Victor.
That's why I wanted to make sure. I was like, wait, did I forget a character for the whole series? Okay, yeah.
It's me.
All right.
It's me.
I just wanted to make sure. Look. 10 points to anybody that caught that reference. That makes just dropped right there.
Yeah, it was definitely Vicor. But yeah, he came through and was laying this man down. First, he knocked Marie all the way outside, and so that's where Jordan went. Everybody else skedaddled.
And Jordan was like, I know you're not doing that to my motherfucking girl, bitch. You know the fuck I am?
Right. Listen, Jordan was the only one.
Let me talk to you real quick about me.
Everybody else was struggling. Struggle bus. And so once he separated them, Sam went through the wall with the rest of them that were hiding. And Vicor was like, I don't need y'all. I'm not here for y'all. I'm finna go outside and catch the person I need to catch. And so he has an agenda. He was getting ready to water towel the tippy tay, and this little girl come up and was like, hi. And he was like, bitch, I don't need to right now. I'm busy. And then
you know what?
Face off.
You are busy. Let me show you what you're busy with. And she puts almost like the equivalent to the xenomorph queen when they have that extra mouth.
Oh my gosh,
that comes out.
I can see it. It's from a movie.
What?
It's juicy. Oh fuck! Hold on. It's gonna bother me.
It's juicy. Has a lot of references in my brain.
It looked like the trimmer tongue. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, them things were nasty.
Yes, it was like 4 of them, but it looked like the trimmer tongue. That's what I kept remembering. Like, why is it red and floppy?
Look, see it. And I knew if you didn't get it first, Haymaker would get it. Yep.
Yeah, it looked like the trimmer because it went through and it did with yada yada.
It also, she low-key reminds me of Predator when they're all out because them teeth handballs, that's what that shit looked like. It went and it shut him down, and he fucking deserves it. Like for a second, I looked at in my notes. I wrote one time, like, this is motherfucking Marin Trent's bitch ass uglier cousin, and I don't fuck with this dude at all.
It was real. It was a juicy situation. He lost his head.
Yes,
and it took me a minute to realize who she was until that happened.
Who it was? I couldn't remember her name, but as soon as I saw her, I said, "Oh shit!" Uncle Sam.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Mr. Edgar. Yes, Mr. Edgar has entered the chat.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's Victoria. Where's Edgar?
Because that little girl ain't gonna be there unless Granddaddy is right there.
Exactly.
Literally leapt off the couch. I said, "Oh, they are doing the fucking thing this season, bro." This was also a season of cameos. I should put that in the description once we wrap.
I like that.
And I love how I love how they did it. They did like every one of them that came through.
It made all the sense. It made
well placed.
It made all the sense. It wasn't like weird or awkward. Everyone made sense.
Especially if, so far as the rumors have it, next season of The Boys is the last season.
Oh no, definitely the season is the last one.
Yeah, they're gonna wrap that shit up, and we'll get into that specifically for the last episode of this stream.
Yeah, but that was Zoe.
80s babies with trauma reference. Exactly. That's how you know the age range of your people.
It's real. It's
that and the sandworms from Beetlejuice. Yes,
Reba had all the guns. Yep, she had every gun.
Bruh.
She had machine guns, she had rockets, she had grenades, she had literal AKs, she had pistolas.
Did y'all ever watch Reba's show when it was out?
Absolutely.
Fucking hilarious. And I grew up actually hearing this woman's music.
Cheyenne got on my motherfucking nerves.
How many times I wanted to jump in and pick up a damn heel like a stiletto and smash it. Cousin Cody. Wasn't that his name? It was the same dude that played Cousin Cody, wasn't it? I don't remember what her little sister's name.
I call him Van from Shameless.
Yes. Yeah. Wait, wasn't that his name also in what was that damn show? Was it Step by Step? Anyway, the first time I saw him, if I'm thinking about the right guy, he played like the cousin of the family in another TGIF show that was out, and then they pulled him to this thing.
She was dual wielding. She didn't listen.
Reba
she was trying to get the hell out of there. She was trying to. She was trying to. I'm finna. She was definitely. She was fixing and finna.
Flare gun too.
Everything, all of it. But once Dan Edgar showed up,
was that
everybody,
shit, and
everybody came outside, and he was like, all right, in the car.
Get in. I brought a van. You guys need a place to stay, right? I'm sure you don't want to stay here to get caught. Let's go.
Into the van. Yay. But then we have to go back to
the redheads and both movies were on one.
They were. Absolutely.
100%.
Because then we have to go back to what's his name? Cypher and Polarity, because they were waiting for Marie to show up, and then he got word that Vicor was in the lands of the angels, in the arms of the angels. He got pissed.
Hold on. Hey Maker, can you tell me who Michael Gross is? Because I actually happen to know Michael Gross, and I don't know if that's the same person.
Was it I want to say was the husband, or I could be wrong. Hold on. Yeah, that was her husband in Tremors.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, they were on one. Both of them were on one. Yeah.
All right. There is a moment that I skipped past that was in the beginning before they got on Emma's Instagram. Is Cypher is over here committing elder abuse in the worst ways because he's mad.
Well, it's not even like Cypher. He beating himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right, and specifically, he doesn't see it as him hurting the guy that he's skin changing right now. He's saying hitting him you're fucking weak. You're just disgusting. He's literally hitting himself. I feel like he's so mad. Yeah, I feel like that's a motivational speech for him.
It was,
which is weird.
It was be better. Okay, you're fucking up. You're shitting on yourself. Okay, be better. Fucking mess.
How do you even make that leap in logic to blame the body, to blame your body that is occupied? He's not
blaming him, but it's more like punishing himself, because he's like, this is some fucking bull and some shit. Because he's like, if I was able to move myself, I could probably handle it. So he can't really do much.
it's a bit
It's also
Quasimodo-ish.
It's like
if you remember
frustration
that.
wise too. It's like people go,
Yeah.
"Ugh," you know what I mean? So
Like
one of those things.
what the hell was his name in that movie? Frau or something in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yes, Frollo. Mm-hmm. When Frollo was in there whipping himself because he was in love with a girl and didn't want to admit it because he's supposed to be above all that.
The best villain song of all time.
Yo,
the best. Better than Be Prepared. Better.
I will argue with you on that one. Not argue.
No.
While it is up there,
it was a
from
religious.
Gully,
it was a religious bitch. If I can't have you, no one can song.
No one
from
will.
A priest. That is no.
Literally like the Disney, the first Disney Karen. Well, no, not
he
the
put
first,
his back in that.
But
he put
in the line of Disney villains that were Karens.
That man was trash.
A closeted freak, bro. Even from the very fucking beginning.
Even the beginning, he's like, you know, I'm a righteous man. Of my virtue, I am justly proud. Okay.
Like, but you're sitting here harassing this poor woman that is in the lower class,
minding her business,
trying to make a way for her baby,
trying to
trying to make a way for her baby, and you want to kill her because what? Like right here, why don't he stay here with you? And this was after
the worst part.
The priest got to him.
Probably a sandwich or some shit.
Oh, and the priest had to come out and check him.
Did you just kill somebody on the steps of
Did you just commit murder on the steps of Notre Dame?
He was like, no, my conscience is clear. He's like, you can lie to yourself in your chase. You can claim that you haven't been called, but you never can run from or hide what you've done from the eyes.
The eyes. The very eyes of Notre Dame.
That was like shit. That was such a dark Disney movie. Why is
it turned a great happy opening song into like a villainous theme for the ages.
Like, come on.
I want to talk to your manager.
Come on, for real.
Yo, Frollo swallowed all of the red pills.
He was back there creating the red pills. He was like, listen, we gotta put a little of this.
He had the ancient formula, and it has been passed down through.
I know they don't have credit cards, but I'm pretty sure they had like little index cards or something. He was like, he had to do something.
The first creeper in the church.
He was like, let me get this scarf.
They always come.
He pulled that scarf out and was like, oh, this bitch is so beautiful. Fuck this bitch.
How dare you seduce me, witch?
Fuck this bitch.
You stole her handkerchief, but she seduced you? What?
Like, sorry,
okay, sorry. That was a much longer Disney rant that we really wanted to go on.
It's worth it because he's trash.
But yeah. Frollo, you know what? Add that to the list of
trash.
Actually, we should probably start splitting them by genres and types. At this point, yes, we'll put them on the Disney list. Things to talk about
at this point
for retro reviews.
But that's why he was
seeing her in the fucking flames. You not Stannis, bruh.
Like, get out of here. And then be mad. Somebody interrupted him. Like, sir, you're not supposed to be here talking about that bitch. Like, what do you want? And he come outside like, ooh, it's bright. Because you was yelling at the fire.
Right. You was in there locked in a room with just fire staring into the flames. That's like looking into the sun. You're not supposed to do that.
You're crazy. That's why you died. That's why you did.
And he deserved it.
You did.
Y'all know we always love seeing a well-deserved death.
Listen, but that's what he was doing to himself. It was more like punishment, self-flagellation, because he was pissed of his frustration of not being able to get up and fix it himself. He had to do it by proxy. Yep. Did nobody tell you to jump it back into the lab? That was your fault. You should have just left. Did nobody tell you to go in there? But when they were going to the show. When they were going with Stan, Polarity was sitting here watching this man have a freak out. And he took that as an advantage because he was getting ready. I think he was hitting him or like he was doing something to him.
Yeah,
and Polarity started to fight back. Right?
He was trying after they hung up the phone. He kept trying to do something. I don't remember if he was like maybe trying to make him stab himself or just something stupid, heinous was happening. And then in the split second, you see his face change.
Oh, boy. He's
because
like,
Polarity's hand stops, like, bitch.
And then his hand is like, he's like, oh.
Boom, out the window. Like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Knocked him out of a 2-story window. And obviously he wasn't hurt, or if he was, he had people out there to pick him up, because by the time Polarity got up and went to look, he was gone. And that surprised the fuck out of him, because, you know, surprised, even though Polarity didn't go to the danger room, his powers haven't leveled up. Which I think is significant, because he's been at that previous level for a very long time. Like he's lived a few decent years in life. Why the upgrade now? I wonder.
I think it's because he was just like, once again, it was the counteracting of force, putting him in a position that he'd had no other choice but to like do something.
Try to push forward.
That makes sense. So much that it just clicked that he could manipulate the metal inside of his blood. I would have tried to do that in the first place, because I'm like, I don't like you.
Yeah, bruh. Can you just go ahead and go full Magneto? Matter of fact, Magneto has a daughter, I believe. Is it Polarity or Polaris? One of the two.
That's my goal.
Pull all that iron. You know, pull all that iron out of his blood, just like Magneto did. To Wolverine, to that guard that had him in the plastic prison, all of that.
Dominica.
So yeah, he was pushing himself.
Yeah,
Dominica Edwards.
Yeah,
yes, who has been with us for quite a while, like everyone else. We love y'all.
Pushing himself and just unlock the next level, and it worked. Although it did cause him to like freak out a bit with his powers, a little bit.
Yeah, because he still can't. The seizures are still a thing. No matter if upgrades are going to cure that. Yeah.
Yet.
Right, but yeah. That the look on Cypher's face though, once he saw that he was pushed out, because I don't think that's ever happened to him before, he was like immediate, oh shit. And
but that also made me think, since eventually we find out in the next scene, we're gonna find out for Stan what his plan is, that once he was able to do that, I feel like Polarity might have been a part of the ones that he was going to protect anyways, because he was like, that's a power.
Because he needs that strength. Yeah. He needs that muscle.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good.
That's exactly what I thought. Like right now, as it stands, is Homelander is the strongest. But if you factor in Black Noir, even though it's a new Black Noir, he's still a little bit stronger. At least they gave him the same formula that they gave the old
I don't believe the new Noir is anything but a replacement who can't stay in the act. Because he over there,
that would make sense, because he's literally a displaced theater kid.
Yeah,
listen to how he talks and the amount of nerding out he does to different things. Yeah,
I don't think he has the strength to like do what Black Noir did, which was just absorb shit and come back
all day, right? So. Easily, it as easy as taking a breath. He could do that.
Going back to Stan,
the hideaway.
He let them in, and he was like, well, this is where we've been hiding, and I know y'all want to know what's going on. And they were like, yeah. So he tells everybody else to like take a load off, and I think he only told what was really going on to Jordan, Marie, and Kate, I think.
Yep.
Right? Because Emma wasn't there to get the full information about what the fuck Cypher really wanted, which was soup supremacy. He's trying to what did he say he was trying to do? Cull the herd is a
and yeah, because he doesn't want to walk with sheep. He wants gods walking on the earth.
Yeah, he wants the strongest and the best, and he was trying to manipulate V in a way that it would just bring out superpowers that are great. Yeah.
I just fucking figured out who he would be on the X-Men, and I can't believe I didn't see it before. He's Apocalypse. Because that's what Apocalypse does. Like literally, he doesn't necessarily take over different people's bodies. Like unless he gets like super old and wrinkly, he transfers his consciousness to that. But in the meantime of that, he's able to steal like all those different powers when he takes on those bodies. So it's interesting to have Godolphin be doing this like that.
Yeah, and so he was like, he figured that Cypher was using Godolkin's research and like redoing it and fixing the errors. And so his plan was to get Cypher and like to pull the information out of him and destroy the research. But they told him like, hey, no, you got the wrong thing. Godolkin's actually still alive. Godolkin is still alive. So he was like, oh, really? That changed the plan. So now instead of getting Cypher, he needed to get Godolkin's body. That's what he wanted. And they were like, well, why would we want to do that? Why would this man is out here murdering?
If you want to stop all this and actually maybe make a cure, the cure is probably in his brain. Which logically it did make sense. However,
like it did make sense, but it also scared them because they were like, no, we don't want to be near this. No.
But they also don't know. They don't know what the actual situation is, because at this point, weren't they still trying to figure out if he had powers or not? Because like Marie thought that he didn't.
Yeah, they were thinking that he was just being held captive by Cypher. So if they take him, they could save him and get his research. And I'm like, okay, all right then, y'all. Okay, but you know how Marie is.
Do the proper research. Right, all gung ho.
Marie was like, the reason we're here is because they're chasing after me. If I go out there and talk to Cypher myself, because he's not going to hurt me, he wants me to help or do something. So it gives me a chance to get more information out of him. And I could do that. And they were like, no, you can't risk it. And she was like, okay.
Right. As soon as you motherfuckers go to sleep, here she come, tiptoeing out the door. And again, Kate, what the fuck are you doing here?
Can you help
me? I didn't want to have you coming out here and like being all alone, so I figured I'd follow, because like what I want is for you to fix my brain, and if you're gone, then I don't know where we are. So I figured, no, I'm gonna have your back and blah blah blah. And Marie just looked at her like,
okay, very much Friday. Okay, very much so.
Shout out
so
to
she
snuck
out.
That lady.
Yeah, she snuck out with Kate right on her heels to go see Cypher, and that was the end of the episode.
Because she didn't have time.
Like, girl.
She probably could have, incapacitated Kate in some way and left her there. But she has a very one.
She was like, "I'm just leaving."
She has a mission. Yeah,
because they were telling her she was strong as Homelander, and that her and Homelander are the only survivors from the Odessa project. And so she's feeling herself. It's real funky, and she's smelling it. She's like, okay, I can go do this. I can go save everybody if I just do this myself. Fail. But that's episode 6.
That is transitioning a bit to the next one. Actually, this is the last scene. Is where she says she's gonna go on her side quest to go save everybody and not have their blood be shed. Kate comes up like the freaking Pepe Le Pew stalker that she is on that nonsense, and that is where we fade to black. So for this one, I'll give I think I'll go with like an 8.50.
Of what?
For this, actually no, I will kick it up to 8.75.
Of what?
Because we got Giancarlo back. I don't know, what do we want to do this one? Bitch ass aunties. Kool-Aid Mans. Kool-Aid Mans. 8.75, same Kool-Aid Mans.
I'm gonna give this a 9. Listen, nines across the board. I really enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed across the board. Them figuring out stuff. I enjoyed seeing Edgar. I enjoyed seeing Zoe. I enjoyed actually hearing the freaking plan that he had. A little piece of the plan,
and hearing some of the backstories too. Like I really did like this.
Yes,
9 Kool-Aids.
We're making the progress. Making all of the progress.
All right, so from there, Annabeth has the Bloody Vision dream again, and it, shocks her, wakes her up out of her sleep, and immediately she has to go check on Marie because Marie was in the middle of that bloodbath, and she just found her sister, even though they're low-key arguing still, but she not trying to see her older sister that she still deep down loves very much, and doesn't want to see her get caught up in that. So she goes to find her immediately, which is the right thing to do, following her instincts. And yeah, we get in there, busting into the room.
Jordan is like,
Marie? And Jordan's like, what?
She's right.
Damn it, Marie! Fucking,
you
fucking left me again.
That hurt my feelings.
It did. I wanted to give him I wanted to give them a hug so badly.
That hurt my feelings because they were definitely like, didn't you just say you wouldn't leave me again?
And I feel like it's salt in the wound. She didn't mean it to be, but she says, like, why would you not know where she is, though? Like, I thought you were her boyfriend. So like, well, yeah.
I would listen. The way that me, my man, my baby, we're going. Kate could have stayed home. I can tell you who I'm waking
100%.
up. Get up. Let's go.
Jordan could have made Kate stay home.
But she was feeling herself and she was like, I can take care of this problem myself because I'm just as, once he said that it was just her and Homelander, that was it. That was it. And so that's the best part about this. She learned how Kate could feel and be like that because you're doing the exact same thing. But they woke up and they were like, so now we got to go find her. And he was like, well, we know where she went. She went back to campus to go find Cypher. So, we got to go.
So we got to go.
We got to go.
And it is the middle of the night. Uncle Edgar is still asleep. And I'm pretty sure granddaughter is still asleep too.
No, she was up because.
No. She gave him the keys, didn't she?
Yes. She gave him the keys to the car. Yeah, because he was like, we need to take this car. And I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, I get it. But I'm still irritated that she even, like, this whole episode, I was mad at her. I was mad as fuck at her because it didn't make no goddamn sense.
Absurdity.
It didn't make no goddamn
Marie
sense.
And Kate, when they leave, they head to Polarity's house. Again, Cypher committing elder abuse crimes. And in the discussion with Polarity, Marie fixes him. And I think it's one of the first that she actually like really goes all in on because she starts to bleed much like 11.
Yeah, because she starts to
bleed.
Doesn't he have like an issue and she tries to stop that? Like he was going to have like a mass heart attack or something. Yeah.
I feel like she was drawing a bit of energy from Kate.
Yeah, because they're bleeding. Yeah.
Because when we saw her do this before, I think it was there were a couple other people in the room. It was Emma
with her
and maybe
sister.
2 other people. Yeah, and they all also started getting released because it was taxing on them as well, which is a very interesting concept to put into that.
I feel like it's also because she doesn't know how to control it yet, so she's just like from all directions. So maybe when she's controlling it, she can like focus it like she did at the end. She can just focus it directly on one person. But
it doesn't have to require cutting her skin. She can literally just pull it through her pores.
Yeah, she was able to help him to relieve the blockage, to fix his heart, to get rid of the tremors
and seizures, it was like everything.
Was it a tumor that was causing the tremors?
That may have been part of it, but I don't think it was strictly just a tumor. I don't remember exactly what they described.
Because it was his powers causing tumors or something like that was putting the pressure on his system for it to freak out like that. So once she alleviated that issue, he's completely fine. Like he's fixed.
Everything else went away.
100% fixed.
He feels better than he did before. And he was like, I've been in pain so long. I forgot what being normal felt like.
Yep. And seeing that, Kate is like, So,
hey,
how about you fix me now? And Polarity was like, yeah, you should definitely fix her because we need her abilities. And Marie was like, no, I don't trust the bitch.
Right, the fuck? Right? You know, why don't you trust me? Because you used your powers against us, against people that were supposed to be your friends,
You lied
including
about
Andre.
it to make yourself feel better about what you were doing, even though you were on some fuckery duckery. Didn't nobody tell you to do that? Like, I don't know if I would trust you to not continue to fall into that again, even though she's but I'm like, I understand her reluctance to that. You haven't shown me that you are like, you haven't shown me no remorse. You haven't shown me no sorry. You haven't shown me nothing. You're still trying to use it as I was trying to protect you. No, the fuck you weren't. No, the fuck you weren't.
Not at all.
No.
Like, to the point of you sitting in your room while it is late in the night and everybody else is asleep but you and Marie, and you're only awake because you're tracking what she's going to be doing.
Because you want her to fix you.
Knew to be up.
It's not even tracking. She was like, I need to go ask her to fix me. I need to go ask her to fix me.
Yep.
I need to go ask her to fix me. Like, that's why you were up, because you wanted to ask her to fix you. Like, don't play with us. Like, you're not doing this because you want to help everybody else. You're doing this because you want to help yourself. We're not stupid. And Marie senses that, and she's like, I don't want to help you because I can't trust you. I don't know if I can. And I was like, I understand it. I get it. You do need her about power and ability because it would help. But the trust is the big thing. The trust is big. Yeah,
that's gone.
Dominica, you're right. Self-serving. That's the problem.
It's very self-serving.
That is the problem. You don't care about anybody else. You're doing this because you want to be able to be fixed. So you can feel like you can contribute and feel better. I'm like, I don't have time for this shit.
Yep. Yeah, and then that's just not the tea. That's not the tea, bro.
No. So eventually they go. I think they realize that what's his name? Cypher has gone underground, and the best place I think to go underground would be to school, but they didn't know where. So they had to figure out where.
They wanted to. Yeah, they wanted to figure out where. How to get to the body that they saw.
Yeah, because he wasn't in his house. They had moved him because. They weren't at Polarity's house. They were at Cypher's house because they were trying to get to the bottom, and they were gone. And so they were like, so where would they be? And I think that's when they went to the campus and they ran into the gang at the campus. It
starts with Sam landing. And
everybody shows
Tiny
up.
M in his pocket. And then the freaking frat boys, the bleach blonde rapist.
And the booty
comes up like, bruh, you've been slacking on your pledge week, okay? Look, it's in the bylaws, brother. You can't just be absentee like this. It's rush week. What the fuck you doing?
You gotta take your pledge.
Comes over, like, nah, I got a pledge for you.
Yeah.
And Galactus, I'm gonna use that from now on. Galactus assumes the position, as it were, and a dude coming out wearing like a very piss and shit stained cloth diaper, comes out and says, "Oh, thank you, sir.
Here.
Thank you for what?
Here you go. Here you go. This is yours. Take this. There's your person. Congratulations." Now you got to take care of this pledge. I don't have fucking time for this.
Absurd. It's so absurd.
I would have been like,
Sam is trying to explain, like, bro, I can't be doing this, but he has to take him now. And meanwhile, Emma's getting big again. She's got her clothes back on, and they roll out for their part of the side quest. There is a part where they meet up with Greg, and Sam is very, very much giving him the side eye, like, bitch, just wait until I deal with you and get you
like
the fuck
he just
away
needs to, like, mind
from my
woman.
woman.
Stand that, like, just mind your fucking business. You lost it, sir. You lost it.
Exactly.
You fell into complacency, and you allowed this man to manipulate you. You did that. Get out of here.
And you heard her say very plainly, "What I do don't got shit to do with you."
So it should have been
who I talk to, wherever I go. It's none of your business.
But now we're measuring dicks because Emma is like, well, we got to get to this. We got to get to the room or try to figure out where, everybody is. He's like, well, I can fly. Or I can do this.
Down.
Leaving. I'm running the campus to figure it out. You guys do whatever the fuck you want to do. But because of Annabeth, they were able to figure out where he was because she described the column. She described what she was seeing. And they were like, it's the training building, right?
Yep.
Is it the training? It's a training building.
Was it the training building? I think
it was where they fought Vicor the first time.
Yes. That the danger room. Yep.
Yeah, that was the training room that he had him in, and they all meet outside of that. And Maria's
right,
like, I
and
came here to do
Maria's
this
like,
myself.
the fuck are y'all doing here, messing up my Black Ops plan, bruh?
Like, Marie, sweetie, we don't.
Didn't I tell y'all ass to stay in the house?
Marie.
But Marie, baby.
Marie. She's like, I just wanted to do this myself because I'm the one who can do it. I'm the one who can stop this. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay.
And when she says that, I don't fully think that she actually believes that.
I know. I think she did because she attacked their asses, thinking that she could.
At that time,
I think that she thought that she was the one who could handle all of it. Like, I'm the one who's supposed to. I'm the savior, me, because I'm like Homelander. Well, so me, I can do this.
I think it was just like that because he kept telling her that.
Yeah, and she fell into the sauce. She was smelling it and she was sniffing it and she was smelling herself. She thought that, she fell into the habit of believing it. Because not only did she say it or he say it, but Stan Edgar said it, who was the ex-CEO of Vault. So she was feeling it from both sides. Like, okay, well, they believe that. I know I can. That means I can fix it. I don't need anybody else's help. I can do this myself. And then she literally, this is where I was so pissed at her. She attacked her friends. I was hot. Because you've been giving Kate shit. All the entire time about this.
And then you did the same thing.
Exactly. Did the same thing for their own good. And I was like,
yeah. Like, if you can't see where that switch was flipped, we have a much bigger problem, Marie. Like, your name almost invokes the namesake of Aurora Monroe. And if you're up on your X-Men, that's Storm. And yeah.
So she runs her ass in there and tries to confront him. And he is like, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming back. God damn, I was looking for you, bitch. But, shit.
Like, you can't. What I think what specifically says is you came back just like Sage said you would.
Exactly. Exactly. And so everybody, this is the first group fight where they didn't have any extras. So it was just them trying to fight Cypher, right? And Emma, Kate, and Marie, because of Annabeth's or was it who sensed somebody was downstairs? Did Marie sense it through her ability, or was Annabeth there?
I believe. Wait, what building are we in right now?
We're inside the building when they confront Cypher for the first time before they figure out that the Godolkin is downstairs because Emma. Right. And the guy is the Jordan, Polarity. Who else?
I think it was Marie that hurt.
And Sam. Yeah. The four of them stayed and fought them, and then the other ones went downstairs to try and find Godolkin and help him because she was like, I can fix him. And so he was bouncing from person to person. Listen, he was giving roughly motherfucking money.
He was
nasty work. Like, Cypher's a
problem. Hit the ground running on that. He is a problem. Listen, right, absolutely.
And she went downstairs and found that body, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna heal him so we can get him out of here."
Are you Thomas Godolkin? Okay, I'm gonna heal you. All right, and then the healing starts, and in the midst of this, the camera does pan back out to the skin change Cypher, and he there's a very noticeable look, I think, change on his face.
Yep,
that comes up. And then, we go back to see the finished product, and it's lo and behold, Godolkin is back. But not only is he back, but his full consciousness for all these many years.
And freaking Kate is like,
and Kate was like, "Oh shit! Hey, let's celebrate and talk like outside." And honestly, I kind of side-eyed this last piece because she did tell them, hey, that's the real guy. It's not who we thought. Let's fucking go now. And the camera pans back over to him, and he's just staring at her, smirking.
Yes, because he's like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing."
Which what it made me think is like he is absolutely a fucking predator that loves to be on the prowl, because he could have stopped them right there, but he let them go. He heard what she said.
He doesn't want to stop them. Their job is almost complete. The only person he cares about is Marie. He doesn't really care about anybody else because he can control them. And so he's not really worried there. And Marie is out for the count because she used a lot of energy healing him. So there was nothing they could do but try to get her the hell out of there after Kate was like, we done fucked up. Kate was like, oh no, we done fucked up.
I do appreciate that she did not follow the trope of let's stay and have this random conversation in front of the most dangerous person in ever.
They was like, we gotta vacate.
We need to leave.
We got to go.
It's like that meme in the background. There's some crowd talking about something, and Lady pipes out, "You need to leave."
Literally,
that's what happened. She used her full meter.
Literally, and once what's his name? Once Godolkin has his full body and pulls back from Cypher, the guys upstairs in the middle of the fight realize that he's just a regular ass person. He's like, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me.
Polarity was about to, cut that light out.
He was
like, oh my God, no, it's not, no, there is no Cypher. It's him. My name is Doug. I didn't want to be here. He hijacked my body and I couldn't do shit about it. Please don't kill me. I didn't do it.
Okay. And then when they came up, they was like, we gotta leave. Oh God.
Right. Like it clicked when Doug said it, but then it extra clicked once the girls got back upstairs. They're like, oh, let's head it out. Hit the smoke bomb and ninja vanish.
Listen.
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Because Godolkin was slow walking. He was just so amazed at being outside in his drawers. He was like, yes. Oh my God, what's your power? Hey, what's your power?
He was literally walking around here what's your ability? I mean, he low-key does own the place, but that's exactly what he was walking around like.
He was like, oh my gosh, what is your ability?
our poor baby boy that just got released and got some fresh air from the ass.
Yeah.
Is sitting outside doing what a pledge was told to do.
Something with his big toe.
So stupid.
Like he could grow his big toe or some shit.
I think he could like make his feet move like fingers or something like that. Something to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
It did look like a diaper. Absolutely.
Godolkin was like,
but. It's like, you know what? This air smells so fucking good. Yo, the air in your lungs smells really good. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. What the fuck you mean the air in my lungs?
We don't need bitches.
Yeah, we don't. So because this poor kid has what could be considered a useless power.
Worthless. Yeah.
He makes him strangle himself with the fucking dog leash. That's just some diabolical fucking behavior right there.
And then slow walks through the campus.
And slow walks like, all right, one down.
Listen, that's the end of the episode.
Getting chipper about the whole thing, bruh.
Like,
that is where we end that episode for sure.
Now this one, I like everything that's happening, but what are we gonna give it?
Yes,
I want to give it Doug's.
Doug, yeah. I'm with that. I will give this one a 9 out of 10. Doug's.
See, I will give this one.
I like the dialogue. I thought it was really good.
I liked it, but I was just mad at Marie. I'm going to give this an 8.5. I rarely do halves. I'm going to give this an 8.5 Doug's because I was sick of that bitch running around here thinking that she could do everything by herself after you just had a discussion about not doing everything by yourself because you need to be a group. Shit.
And don't get it twisted, y'all. For everyone that's in chat, I know already knows this about us, but for anyone that's listening later, if people that we like have some shitty behavior or they do something ridiculous, like, we will always call them on it. Right? Yeah, we don't let that shit slide.
Every single time, you a bitch.
Yeah, you a bitch. And Marie, right here, I know you got some problems, mommy, but you're not handling these situations well.
She did the most when she should have done the least. I can't.
Yep.
I can't.
The best thing that could have happened for the group is that she didn't go anywhere. Hook up with Annie and wait a fucking minute. Hold on. TGP, you motherfucker. Let me introduce Mix. TGP is one of my Game of Thrones homies.
Hello.
And he is also like the best wordsmith that I have ever had the pleasure of being friends with. He also has a channel. Feel free to drop that link, John, and we can do that. You didn't do it. Mm-hmm. And that's just code for yes, he absolutely did do it. But I also I don't remember because it's been a while since I checked your page, my love. If you have those poems still up, but me and him did some collabos on poems a while back. I think y'all should go check that out. It would very much be liked by y'all. I do concur. And thank you for stopping by, love. I miss your face. It's awesome to see you. I'm sorry. Where Meeks? Had to give some love to my boy.
No, I'm reading this. Haymakers like Dunkin' Eggs next month. Yep, Dunkin' Egg is.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're on that. Mm-hmm. We are absolutely
and we're on episode
that.
8. We just started episode 8.
Yes. This is the finale episode.
Season finale.
Mm-hmm.
Where we start with the flashback of Vidalkin doing
on how he
shot,
survived,
and because he was stuck in the fire, and he was like, "I'm gonna live."
Because he was too absurd to just crawl out before the explosions fully took over.
Yeah,
right? The door was right there.
It was right there. All he had to do was back up.
He had time. Two or three steps. He didn't have to go forward.
And back out. Literally.
But because he decided to stay past the alarms and the two dudes that blew up right in front of you.
He went ahead and stabbed himself.
You chose to stay.
His skin. That was nasty.
And that was nasty. He happened to plot armor. He happened to find the one lone vial of the secret ooze that could make him into a soup. And I feel like you really should have stopped them dudes sooner and did the proper research, because immediately he starts burning from the inside out, and you could see the boils bubbling on his skin, and I might have a touch of tryptophobia. That shit just look nasty. If you don't know what that is, go look it up.
I don't like
I don't like it either. Specifically, click on images so you can see what I'm talking about.
No, don't click on images. It's gross. I don't want to encourage that. It's yucky. I don't like it at all.
It's a crazy thing. But we see how he survived and how his body got to the I don't even know that I could say those are like 5th degree burns, and like 5th degree burns isn't even
that skin is peeled back.
That's it. No, that the whole fucking thing.
Like you get a sausage and then you take that sausage out the casing. That's what he looked like.
That's what it looked like. That shot of whatever the vault juice was literally peeled his muffin cap back blue. Literally, and I don't think he knew that was going to happen.
No,
I don't care.
He was just hoping that it did something to make him invincible.
That it did something,
and it did. Kind of,
But even then, he still could have gotten up and made it to the door.
He didn't have to stab himself. He could have grabbed the needle and left. Either way,
you chose to stay here.
All right, he is where he is, and he's crunched up. He's peeled back, and that's where he's at.
He's so dumb. Oh yeah, we are absolutely looking forward to Hot D.
I am like dreading these next.
And that is one of the few times you will ever hear me say that. If you know.
I'm gonna log out.
But we went
closing the window. Closing the window.
Unsubscribe.
Stream's over. User blocked. Oh my gosh.
This is why we're friends.
But after that little flashback, we go back to the present
we go
where
back
I
to him.
think
Poor Doug is puking.
poor
Like,
Doug
all just trying to
live
explain who he was, trying to get the
what happened.
disgustingness that's in the bile in his stomach out. It's ugh. I felt
He was
so
like,
bad
I
for him.
was minding
And
my business at a Blockbuster, or I worked at a
right,
Blockbuster and I was repairing
I,
VCRs.
right, like
Mm.
it was something about a job, and he saw this ad and he went out there, and then boom, you get to sit in an old man body that has been burned multiple degrees of disgustingness, and you can
Yeah.
hold this
Kept him for
a lot more of
30
this
plus
pain.
years.
30 plus years.
Damn near 40 years. If you it depends on when. It could have been the 80s, it could have been like the early 90s.
You know what I
Either
wonder?
way.
Could he feel any of those slaps that Godolkin was giving him? Like, even with the belt, I wonder, because he suppressed his consciousness in his body, but for the old decrepit body, could he feel?
Doug could feel everything that was happening to him himself, but I don't think that he could feel what he was doing to Godolkin's body, if that makes sense. I feel like Godolkin could feel everything he was invading in his, but he was trying to explain all this stuff. And it was just very entertaining for me, because he was just like, I need to know what's going on, and I've been stuck here. I've had to kill so many people, and I was like, listen,
right, bruh.
He's like, I'm cool. Thank you so much for trying to help. I was like, oh,
bro. Like, this whole back man's just wanted to go ahead and go to work and then go home and rinse, wash, repeat. He didn't sign up for none of this bullshit, and he was the second one. He was the second one, where whatever happened to the first one, who he was, we don't know.
He killed him.
But
Doug killed him. Doug had to kill him once he invaded his mind.
Yeah, he made him. Yeah,
Doug killed him. Yep, he made him. He was like, I had to kill this man, and I was just like, I killed so many people. I was like, I understand. I get it. I absolutely get it. And Marie couldn't help anybody because her battery was still drained, so she was still trying to recover. So their idea was, maybe we should just take him to the hospital, but we can't take him to this hospital. We got to take him to a hospital where my friend is. And Polarity was like,
people is looking for y'all.
We can do this.
Yeah.
While y'all figure out what else to do, I guess.
So what Dominica's saying here is, to reiterate, understand why Doug was ready to die once he was free after years. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
He didn't expect to make it that far. He was like, he was going to kill me anyways.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. Even if it was over.
He had no willpower left.
Godolkin was going to kill him
at all.
If the plan planned and Godolkin could do what he wanted to, Doug was dead regardless. But yeah, so they took him to the hospital, or they got him into the car and they had a conversation. I like this conversation. This conversation was really nice and really sweet and needed. And I just like the fact that they keep projecting Andre.
They keep Andre's name in there.
It made me so happy.
He was like, bro, I fucking love that kid, man. Like, Godolkin hated him so much because he would just always try to get him under control, and Andre was not having it. And he said, one time, I don't know how he did it, but he pissed in his coffee and then served it to him, and just fucking legend. And Polarity is just the dad of dads, sitting there smiling like, that's my boy. You're my boy, Blue.
Exactly. And it's just like in the middle of having a conversation, and
your son was the greatest fucking hero I've ever seen, and I need you to know that. Right, it did. Because Polarity, just like everyone else, has also been spiraling in the crash out, and hearing those few things from a complete stranger,
because that's all he wanted.
His son, he was like, okay, my baby left his mark.
That's all he wanted. He wanted his son to become a great hero,
and he will never be forgotten.
He feels like it's his fault that he's in that he was put in that situation, because he kept pushing him. Yeah. And so hearing, despite all of the tomfoolery and shenanigans, he was still a good person, and people were thinking he was a good hero. It makes him happy. But unfortunately, that man, that was it for. He was in the talking, and then he wasn't talking no more.
Right. He sadly Cypher still got. Or
listen,
he still got
Black Noir.
Why did he get that? Because fucking Black Noir came in from fucking nowhere, like Arya jumping to kill the Night King.
Literally.
And blasted that shit and then dragged Polarity out
right in the chest.
and had the fucking nerve to take a selfie with it. You disrespectful piece of shit.
I'm like, I can't with you.
I was like, unsubscribe.
Hey, Polarity, can I take a picture? Can I get away from me? Get away from me, kid. Get the fuck away from me. And I think it's really funny that everybody's response is, "You can talk."
You can talk.
Everybody's response is that.
And we could lump in the second part of that scene real quick because God damn it.
The torture, or not the torture, when he was in there talking. Well, I'm gonna call it torture because he was just had to listen to this man speak.
Right. Yeah, where they're sitting there and Black Noir is having the freaking nerdiest of nerd speeches talking about aliens. And I understand. I fucks with that. Both me and Meeks are fans of that franchise.
But I don't want to talk to you.
I don't. First of all, you kidnapped me and you killed my homie that was telling me great stories about my son. I don't fuck with you. I'm here now. I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about, but bitch, why are you talking? Shit. When did that happen? Huh?
Shit.
Double shit. All right, carry on with the next point. I need to step away to the loo for a moment.
No problem. So, going back to the gang, listen, I appreciate Marie for doing what she did. She finally had enough sympathy and understanding for what Kate went through to heal her. And she was like, well, you know what? I understand this, but we got to figure out what to do. And she was like, before we go in here and try to figure out a plan, I need to fix you because I just let it take over my mind. I believed everything that they were telling me, they were saying to me. And I understand now how it was so easily convinced me to do what they wanted me to do. I get it. I understand now. So she healed her, which was great. So now we have another power player back on our side, but they still had to figure out like what in the hell the plan really was and how could they stop him. They knew that he wanted to cull the herd. They knew that he wanted to get rid of all the useless soups. They didn't know how. And then everybody's phone starts to vibrate and the buzzing, and they're like, what the hell is going on? So they look at their phone, and it's Thomas Godolphin in the flesh, in the flesh, giving a message like, hey, this is the Thomas Godolphin. Yes, that's me. That's my bust in the quad in the yard. That is me. I am opening a new class, you guys, and it's for everyone. We're not discriminating against anyone. We're going to level the playing field. Okay, we're going to even it out. We're going to give everybody the chance to be a top 10 hero. So if you want to be a top 10 hero, you come to this class at this time because I am going to give you an audition of sorts to see if you can make it into this class, see what kind of powers you guys got. And there were so many people who were excited. So they got this on their phones and they're like, y'all, we got to stop this. How do we stop this? How French Toast do we stop this? And so they decided to divide and conquer. They split up, and I think they went to like the frat house. They went to classrooms. Marie did
a live stream.
Yeah, was like, hey, don't go there. This is not what that is. He's not trying to do what he said he's going to do. It's going to be something else. And they were trying to stop as many people as they possibly could, but a fail. A little bit.
What?
A fail. I said a fail a little bit. They fail because people were ignoring them and still going. So when Sam and Emma went to the frat house, because I think a part of their plan, weren't they looking for
there's a tidbit before that.
What is this? The rapey guy? What's his, whatever his name is?
I don't remember. He's in my notes as
look for him.
Luffy.
Yeah,
They went to him because I think he was I think like the head or like coordinator or whatever for that frat.
Okay.
And that's how they ended up there. And they were like, yo, do not go over there. Tell
Sure.
the folks to not go.
Okay.
And he didn't want to deal with the nonsense. So he roofied them as he did.
Yeah.
And
he was like, sure. Okay.
But
I'm definitely not going.
A little before that, where did the note go? There's a conversation between like all the girls in the dorm room, and Emma, again, the MVP, when Marie starts saying like, yeah, I'm just a random chick that cuts herself when the pain is unbearable and blah blah blah, and Emma perks up like, fuck that, the fuck you talking about, bitch? Have you seen you?
It's true.
The hell? And Kate also has some choice words to say there too, and another growth moment. And again, I really love how Emma's character has developed this season. She literally is like the backbone of the party.
She is. She's the emotional backbone.
She is Frodo, right? No, actually, no, she's not Frodo. She's Sam.
Yep, Sam.
Because she is keeping everyone on the most positive of vibes that they could have in this situation, and say, I'm gonna need you to not talk that bullshit about my friend when you're talking about yourself and the cutting and shit. Okay, my homie, she a badass bitch and she don't do that shit. So
we're
cut it out.
Great. We're amazing full. Oh yeah, and by the way, Jordan decided to not be with Marie anymore because of the last time she left them. They are completely done. He's like, or they were like, well, listen, I love you and I care about you, but we just can't be together. I was like, damn.
At least for right now. And honestly, that was absolutely the right choice.
It was, but I hurt my
for
feelings.
Both of them really because
I love them together.
What I really like about what Jordan said there, though, is he's like, yo, I don't want anything to happen, and I see you as like a friend of me, which is the relationship that they have now with Kate. And they told Kate that, like, yeah, we had some good laughs. I do still have love for you, but you pissed me the fuck off with that fuck shit that you did, and I don't know that I'm not ever gonna be mad at you.
Yeah, like I can't trust you to involve me or keep me in the loop because you just keep failing every single fucking time I give you a chance. I'm not mad at
30 times we've been through this, and I don't want to do that shit again. I might never forgive you. And they don't want that to happen with Marie. And I feel like that is the best move because while y'all are still absolutely besties, you got each other's back, you will jump into any fire together. You can do that without the romance, but I don't think it's completely dead yet.
No, I feel like they can rebuild
past
it.
The bullshit.
Exactly. They got to get past the bullshit.
Then they can start over in a much more positive environment. I don't think they're over yet. And they're literally like my number one ship for this show. So I need y'all to not destroy my dreams, Amazon.
I love them so much. Even like the actors, really I love all three of them together.
They're great.
My goodness, the chemistry between all three of them.
Just I again just want to remind our girl, what the fuck is her first name?
London,
the female. Yes, London Thor is the actress that is the female presenting Jordan. And I'm sorry, I will always give praise to that name. I have a thing for uncommon names. And the only kid in the game that has an equal cool name like that is Finn Wolfhard, who is Mike on Stranger Things.
He's so scary.
And I dig that. He is too, just like almost dangerously lanky.
But we get to see before he went and made that seminar thing. We saw him with oh my gosh, what's her name? Sister Sage. And she was so happy and excited. She was like, we're going to get an apartment together. We're going to be together.
On the face too.
And she was like,
also, wait, hold on. All of the fucking disgustingness with that bed. Like, bro, I understand you haven't really eaten or
I'm not, you wipe your mouth on the sheets.
All that. But you're taking of that food with sauces and spices and herbs into the bed sheets. Where y'all have
wiped his mouth with the sheet,
consummating like
I don't
again. It's
you wiped your mouth.
If you're an 80s kid, in any way, shape, or form you understand when it comes to 227 and Jack Hay, how she used to talk, that's what it makes me feel here. Like,
I don't want
Mary.
I was like, I can't believe he wiped his mouth with that sheet. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. But Sister Sage is head over heels for this man, and everything was going great until he was like, "Now I got to go do something," and she was like, "What?"
It's like, what the fuck you mean
That's
you gotta
not
go
the
do
plan.
something?
That's not what we had discussed.
You don't got nothing else to gain from this. You got everything that you want. He was like,
he's like, no,
not really, though. There's a couple other things I could pick up on. And she was getting. Luckily,
she instantly was like, "Well, what are you doing? But what do you need?" Okay. She was like, "All right."
You see how we're not talking? That was exactly his answer to her.
Okay.
Which honestly, while I understand on the fundamentals of why she would be attracted to him, after this bullshit, where did you think this was actually going for his story, Sage?
Especially for someone so smart, and that was the problem.
Yes,
you're so intelligent.
Exactly.
He thought that he was smarter than everybody else, and if he was really smart, he would have stuck with the plan. He would have stuck with the plan, but he was not smart enough to stick with the plan.
You know what it is? It's ego. Because they're in that scene with him and Polarity, when he had Polarity tied up and he got the alert that Marie was back in the spot. It's like, oh shit, you came back just like she said you would. Like, it really is annoying how fucking smart that girl is. So that right there, that's his hubris showing. Yeah, and that I think is when he decided to change the plan of whatever phase 2 was.
Yeah, whatever the original phase 2, his now new plan was to go ahead and start eliminating the powers on campus, doing the 75% purge that he wanted to do to keep the best powers and get rid of the trifling stupid ones that he didn't care about. So
let's also remember, before he had even made that announcement, she told him, we need a small contingency side quest plan to let Homelander know why you're here. You do not want to give him any surprises. He cannot. And he was like,
the live stream button is this one.
And he was like,
press.
Hold my beer.
Let me tell you what. He turned the Falcon Leghorn. I tell you.
I said, boy, look. All of the previous scoring charts are canceled. Everyone gets to come through and prove their worth. And I am here to facilitate y'all getting these power-ups that you need to get. And he's been talking this shit since episode 1 in Cypher's body, okay? You know, the strong need to be really strong. But now it's
officially in full effect. And I think it's very interesting that the moment he decided to do that, Sister Sage was like,
bitch, bye.
Done. It was done. She was like, you keep fucking with the plan. You think you're outside of the program, and she went to have a whole ass conversation with Polarity, like
with who? With Polarity, because that was the only next best gun she could get to.
She was like, but I don't understand why somebody would do that. Why would you risk yourself knowing that you could live or you could die? Like, why would you put yourself on the line like that? She didn't understand.
Even before that,
it was confusion for her.
Yeah, there's that small tidbit even before that, though, where I think Andre had come up, but she looked at him like, why would you subject yourself to this bullshit? You were stronger before Marie fixed all this shit with you, because a man that truly has nothing to lose will go balls to the wall, hard hitting at your throat every time. You were better when you were broken. And this is all Sage's manipulation. Let's remember that she is literally the smartest person on earth. if you think this story is going to end with Godolkin getting everything he wants, then you're forgetting about who the fuck Sage is.
Well, here's the thing. I think that she was literally in cahoots. Like
she was in cahoots.
She included him in her plan because she really cared about him. The moment he said fuck the plan, she was just like, that says fuck me.
She said, okay, fuck you too then.
Exactly. And I'm out. So she was just frustrated because she was willing to share her life with somebody. And she was like, I just don't understand why, even though I'm willing to do this, like, how do we get here? Like, why are you willing to sacrifice everything?
I got smoke with Sage here, though. I got smoke with Sage here because who the fuck did you think you were fucking?
She thought she was fucking an equal.
The whole organization of Vought was founded on Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think, in any capacity, he would have prioritized you?
Girl,
you're smarter than this. You are literally smarter than this.
I was confused as why he was even entertaining it.
Exactly.
Because he could have got whatever he wanted from her without that.
Without that. There's nothing in her brain, especially with how many times she's had people stab different parts of her brain. He easily could have controlled her and compelled her to do whatever.
See, I don't know if she was
literally in bed with a Nazi.
I feel like she's always has a plan B just in case shit went sideways, which Polarity in this case was her plan B. But I don't think she was playing. I think she really wanted to be with this man because she found somebody who was her equal mentally. That's all she wanted.
Agreed.
She said she wanted somebody she didn't have to dumb herself down to have sex with.
Yeah, and she told us that last season of The Boys when we met her. That she was lobotomizing herself
to sleep with the Deep. And she also was sleeping with Noir. They both were dumb.
Yeah. Bruh. Every she hit the Deep, Noir.
Yes,
a couple others we say in there.
Yes, she was running through me because she was just like, I'm just at this point, I know I can't find anybody my equal, so I might as well just sit on and rotate.
Let me be clear. We are not saying that in any type of negative term or shade to her. She gonna be who she is. Girl, and if that's what you want, boo-boo, that's cool. Go ahead, sit and spin as many times as you want, sis.
I just feel like with this man,
I need to know.
Dolkin, she thought it was something more. She thought it was going to be something more impermanent, and that hurt her feelings. And so she was hurt, and she was like, "Now what the fuck am I supposed to do?" And that's when she had that talk with Polarity, and Polarity was like, "Listen, my son was my everything."
She weaponized Polarity. Yeah,
my son was my everything. Like, no matter what, like him being here was my motivation. Him not being here is my motivation. I'm going to continue to strive. Period. She does like a Hadi.
She does.
She did.
Even when he was in a different body. Yeah.
All of it. Every ounce of it. And so she ends the conversation and just walks out. And I was like, she didn't close the door. And he was like,
because she knew it would get his attention.
It's not even getting his attention. That was her plan, was for him to get out. She was like, well, at this point, you might as well go in there and handle him.
Yep. And I'm honestly really waiting to see how this situation is going to go when we see that clash
back in the Boys.
Titans.
I'm so intrigued. I am so fucking intrigued on what her actual plan is. I need her to sit down with a book and tell me the goddamn fucking plan.
But, okay, question. Shit. Have we seen her do any type of physical fighting ever?
I don't think so.
Huh. Okay. No, normally, like, no matter what power you get, you're usually a bit stronger.
Yeah, but if her thing is some kind of elevated speed and strength, but she's so smart that she doesn't need to fight. That's the thing. She can always find a way around it. She's smart enough to find a way around it. So I don't know if we're ever going to see her fight. But she definitely lets Polarity out. So Polarity runs back to the group because they have a plan. And that includes hiding in a booty hole, the Galactass, to get into the seminar.
Our ass dimension. And so they're in the danger room. So, Ass Cheeks walks in, and then Kate comes up like, oh, we have a last minute entry. I would like you to just go ahead and let her in. And she pushes in, and then we see Marie come in, and the Dolphin's like, bitch, I knew you was coming, but you early, bro. We not quite ready yet.
Yeah. Could you come back in like just 5 minutes?
Come back in a little bit. Por favor.
A break so we can figure this out. And so the kids were in there. They were like, okay, let's do this. And he started killing, and he was like, hold on. They were like, hold on. Wait a minute. Because that's how they knew to go in there, because one of the kids made it out. And he was like, he's killing everybody in there. What the fuck are we supposed to do? And
the only dude that made it out of there was the guy that had the Kitty Pryde aesthetic. Yeah, he flashed right through that wall. Immediately he saw 2 drops of blood, was like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm not built like that.
He's like, fuck out of here. He killing. He's literally killing. He's mortaring. So he got the hell up out of there. He was naked. Why that's what happens, because you can't take your clothes to the wall. That's why he left.
Really?
That's what happened. He left, and his clothes on the other side of the wall. He couldn't take them.
I take it back then. Kitty Pryde would never. All of her clothes always go with her.
It left. Him left and ran into them and was like, he's in there killing everybody. And so they had to devise a way to get into the room. They devised a way to get into the room by using Marie as a distraction. And so while she was like fighting everyone else, because he turned the kids
he was
in there.
He was skin changing. Yep.
Yeah, he turned the kids
even
towards her.
Asked to mention. He even got asked to mention until she had to flick him across the room. I was like, Jordan, now. And that first hit, I felt bad for the homie, because he looked like he was in pain. Shot right out. Like,
that's what it got to be. You got to come out the butthole. Giggity.
And I didn't count, but I'm fairly certain there was like at least like 5 or 6.
It had to be. It had to be at least like 6 or 7. There. So when they came out, they were ready to fight Yite, as they should.
Which is why I think within the butt dimensions, I feel like there are different actual worlds.
I don't know the different worlds. I think that's being.
Where's
I think it's just like a hole. I think it's just a hole. I think it's just a hole. I don't know.
I need more information.
They popped out and they got busy. They were a lot of talent on the
they started going to work.
They had to.
And
they had to let all these kids down.
I have to again also highlight Emma's awesomeness, because damn near immediately in clearing people in the fights, both Greg and Sam show up on either side after she knocked somebody out, and they both came in and took somebody out that was about to get her, and then they looked at each other like, but then Emma looked at Greg and was like, oh, can't say me, and it pissed Sam off.
Sam needs to go mind his business. You ruined it. I don't want her to be with Sam no more.
I don't want her to either.
I like
she already told you.
Like, you hurt her feelings bad.
The deal was okay.
Like it hurt her bad.
A couple vulnerable moments and a hug does not fix that. Memory is forever.
Mm-hmm. Said you made her feel like she was worthless, and that was the worst part, because she already has image problems, and you made it feel worse. I don't like that either. I don't like that
exactly.
But they were fighting and doing okay until Marie once again bit off more than she can chew, put too much dip on the chip, walked over to him and was like, I'm going to do this, and he was like, Uno reverse. Snatched her ass up.
Right. See, and also, before that happened though, who else came in was Harper and the mimic chick. I don't remember her name.
Bushmaster.
But
Bushmaster.
No, you're right. But Bushmaster is the one with the hair. Harper is the other one. So yeah, but Bushmaster came out also and strapped him up with the pubes. And that's when, like, Maria did the full thing. Oh, wait, no. It wasn't Maria. It was Harper who copied his power. Like, yes. Oh, shit, I think I'm controlling him. I got it. Okay, he's like, am I controlling them too? Yes. Stop. So then they said, stop controlling them. And I was like, why the fuck would you stop there? Control them until you outside? Right, make them walk outside first.
Outside.
So they don't have to limp across this floor.
Okay,
and then you can jump off of him. You had 5 minutes. You didn't need more than that.
And even with the 5 minutes, Marie was still doing too motherfucking much. You should have just killed his ass. It's taking too long.
And this is right, and that's what I have in my notes. Like, because there's always a fucking monologue, and the first monologue was Marie, and that gave him enough time. She was close enough in the proximity for him to go in. You know, he basically, to me, he did like his best a Professor X while trying to deal with Apocalypse. You know, thank you for letting me in. And then they tussle on the mental realm, and then he gets control of her, but just for a time, because even after this, again, villain monologue as he's going around fucking the whole room up, we get Polarity coming in like, bitch, look, I'm gonna need you to just stop.
Exactly.
Okay? We're gonna put an end to this right now. Go to your room. No, I don't want to hear that shit. You ain't hungry. You don't need a glass of fucking water. Go to your room.
And he does what he does to like.
And he does. He pulls him out, and Marie has to take a second, but she gets back up on her foots, and she does the boom. Honestly, though, I don't think he's dead.
Oh no, he's definitely dead. I think he's dead.
Think so?
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, they would have shown it in an after credit. They would have. Oh, they definitely would have told us. She pieced him. He's in pieces. He was missed. He was chunkified. Like his whole entire.
He was
chunked up.
But he was. But who says he doesn't have the?
Oh no, he's dead.
Power to pull himself back together.
If she would have blown up like the bottom half of his body, I would be like, yeah. But no, it's from the top up. That's the problem. His head is gone. That's not there no more. From here up is gone.
I hope that's what it is.
Yeah, it's
but if that is what it is, it's a bit lackluster.
Though, it is. That's why people are like, I wish he was around longer. Better. I wish he was around longer. Now, could they have taken his blood or chunks and tried to like redo him? Probably, but I don't know.
They're not scientists.
Exactly. Well,
it wouldn't have the same brain. It would not have the same level of intelligence at all.
Because they did it with Black Noir, because that's what he was.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that would even be a thing that they would want to do, or Sage would even allow them, because Sage is in control of Vought.
Yeah, she has that. Even behind the scenes, most folks don't know she's there, but yeah, everybody feels it.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
so
that is the end of
all
him.
Of that,
he's dead.
Yeah, he gets knocked out, and everybody rolls out of the danger room, and our good Uncle Polarity is like, look, y'all got to go on and get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
You ain't got to go home. Matter of fact, you can't go home. Get the fuck out of here. Now they will be, damn well Vought is on the way already. They're probably only 30 minutes out. Y'all
need to
looking
get the for somebody to blame. Get out of here.
Now. Guess who it's gonna be? You cannot afford to be hemmed up, because the forest right now is the least of their worries.
Exactly. And so
he's like, Sam asks if they'll come back.
No,
and he was like, no, don't play, do not plan on it. But everybody looked at each other, silent conversation, and everybody voted yes, we out. And Emma is the last to leave, and I love that they gave them this final moment because dude, the master and the Padawan are sitting here chatting.
More so
the uncle and the niece,
the only adult they had on their side. That's all they had. Like really, the real adult that they put on their side was him, and that was it.
Who properly cared about them, just like it's that same light that Andre, radiated for speaking to Emma and trying to have her hype herself up, because like, girl, you good, you're more powerful than you know, and Andre saw something in her. He let her know, because we know Andre was not one to mince words about nothing. He always told her like it was, and now we're here again. I thought it was very fitting that Polarity was her mentor,
That was true. That was the thing.
I loved it.
You're right. That's why I was like, he was the only one on their side that they had to be an adult to make these hard decisions and to guide them, because they could have listened. It would have been way worse had he not been there. It would have been way worse had he not been there.
I don't think they would have made it out. He had full control of Maria at that point in time. They would not have made it out without polarity.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
and
way
even
at
before
all.
that, they wouldn't have made it far with all the decisions they were making, because they were reckless. They were reckless.
Way too reckless. Reckless and inexperienced. 100%.
Yeah. But on the way out, Emma stopped to talk to Greg, because, they were like, we're leaving. And he was like, I can't leave. I got my sister here.
I can't.
And she was like,
leave my
I understand.
Sister.
I understand that. I get
it. I am very worried about him, his sister, and Harper, though. Harper is
as long as they're not implicated in the tomfooleries and shenanigans, I think they would be fine.
Yeah, you're right.
Because that's why Polarity stayed behind, is to take the blame for it.
To take the heat.
So they left, and after a nice juicy kiss, it was cute.
It was. I think that was the initial moment where I softened him a little bit. I'm like, bruh, it's like a girl, Shay Food reviews that reviews the potlucks on Instagram. I was like, you're free to go, but with the court is watching you. I'm still side-eyeing you pretty boy, but you make Emma happy, and I like Emma being happy.
Mm-hmm.
So they run out, they get the fuck out of Dodge, and Polarity is probably about to plan and make up whatever story he can make up, because he's really the only one that knows exactly what went
he knows exactly what happened
there. And he can get to all of those few kids. It was only like, maybe 10 of them that limped out of there. I think they would be in full solidarity and going along with whatever Polarity came up with.
Mm-hmm.
So he might fuck around and end up being the next dean.
I don't know.
The way Vault works, not that I'm saying Vault would appoint him, but I think he would want to stay on the scene to try to, work through whatever issues might come up there again. But we'll see how that goes. And we're not getting a season 3, so
we'll they keep talking about it, but I'm like, I don't understand how. It depends on how the boys ends.
It depends on how the boys ends. Yeah.
But so they're in a car escaping, and they stop because they have to figure out what the fuck you're gonna do. It's like nighttime. They're like, so what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna?
And they're about to be out of gas. Like, we could go rock up Canada. We go here. We go there. Like, Marie asks Annabeth, like, do you want to get dropped off at Antipas? Like, Godolkin's gone, so ain't nobody looking for you.
Exactly.
And Annabeth promptly says, no, I'm good. I don't think that's where I need to be.
I'm safer here with you. So, we're here.
Uh-huh. So finally she agrees that yes, you're safer with your big sister.
And then she was like,
always also, that's a tidbit that we did leave out. Now there's a talk that Annabeth has. I don't remember who it was with, but it was about how she would have some panic attacks when she was a kid. She was super shy, so she never went trick-or-treating, but Marie would do the trick-or-treating for them and then just like give her all of her favorites and take what was left. So she's remembering and recounting her big sister that very clearly loved her very much. And I think that conversation was a bit healing for her also. And it got us to this point and how they were speaking to each other at the end here. And while we're wondering what the fuck is going to go down, where they're going to go, is Uncle Edgar going to come through and save the day again? The lights start blinking, and it was maybe like a second or two before the lights started blinking. Annabeth was like, she's almost here.
Mm-hmm. I was so confused. I'm like,
lo and behold, it's like, who is she? And we should have known because the lights started flickering. We should have known. Our girl Annie, Starlight comes down, makes an appearance. Like, you motherfuckers done did that shit. And fuck it, damn it, Sage set me the fuck up. I'm sorry. I saw the breadcrumbs. That's my bad. I fucking fell for it. But we're here now.
Yeah.
So
you won.
Y'all want to come on and do this thing? And I don't remember who it was said it. I think it was Emma. Said, well, like, we're kind of already in our own
rebellion,
whatnots. Like, but we could do a merger. And in my note is this is where A-Train and Annie show up, and it's the Teen Titans being leveled up to merge with the Justice League, which will be in The Boys season 5.
I was so happy to see A-Train. I was like, listen, he had a journey. My guy had a journey, character, and drive.
Oh
my
shit.
God, he had a journey. Very excited.
That's the next love. If they do anything with couples, that's the next love triangle right there. A-Train, Marie, and Jordan.
No,
and it's gonna be.
No,
I think A-Train is gonna develop a thing for Marie, but Marie is not gonna give a fuck about it.
Flag on the play. He ain't flag on the play. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I said it.
Nah,
you don't think so?
I don't think he's gonna make it out of this live. That's what I think. I don't think he'll make it out of this live.
I don't think he will either. And honestly, A-Train's done too much dirt anyway.
No, I don't think he's gonna make it out alive.
I'm not saying that I want it to happen. I'm just saying I could see where they're putting the drops. That's where there'll be a Gen B Endgame with the boys. From what we've heard, the next season of the boys is the last season. So I think that's where they're going to wrap it. I don't know that we'll get a season 3 of Gen V. So I think they're going to try to wrap everything in that season of the boys.
I'm trying to read. Thank you so very much. Hold on.
What you got? Ad pop-ups?
Oh no, I clicked on the remember I put that link in there with the posters for season 5.
Yeah.
It's an article, so I'm just reading to see what it says.
All right. So
the Boys Mexico is still in the works.
The Boys Mexico. Okay. Well, maybe they're not finishing then. They're just gonna switch locations. I could see that because the way Vault works, there are probably a whole bunch of satellite stations all around the U.S. What are we gonna rate? Yes, what are we gonna rate this on? How many rebellions? I don't know. I just heard Robert Baratheon's voice in my brain from the history and lore when it starts talking about House Baratheon. He's like, rebellion.
I still like Galactus.
Galactus, all right.
How many Galactuses?
Oh yeah, I don't think it was like a perfect send off.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
But I'm gonna give it a 9 because it was
it was great. It was just that I wish that they had not killed Godolkin. I wish Godolkin was disabled for a little bit and then had to go back to Sage with his tail between his legs. Like fuck.
Like, okay.
What was the plan again?
You said I should have left, and had I left, I know this wouldn't happen.
And at that point, there is no baby. She's done. Like you done broke it. You done snapped it.
It's like it's like I've fallen into a rabbit hole obsession of watching shorts dramas from Instagram, especially like the Chinese and Japanese shorts dramas. And there's always some random character that comes up and wants to take over. And when the person that they hate breaks up with them, they very much then want to chase them like they're fucking Pepe Le Pew. Like, what do you mean you want to divorce? You can't fucking divorce me. You love me too much. And that's exactly, I think, what's going to happen here. Like, no, Godolkin, she was your ride or die. She had your back. Done. She was standing beside you. She was standing in front of you. But you fucked it up chasing some other bullshit. And I don't think Sage is going to give him the time of day. If he did survive, and y'all said he's dead,
she definitely wouldn't. It's cut off. But it's up and stuck at this point.
Because Sage doesn't go backwards. If you pay attention to all of her movements, no, she don't repeat those processes. She makes a plan. If it don't work, oh well, we're on to the next one.
That's the only thing I wish. I wish they would have kept him around longer as a villain because he was a very good villain.
Because he was, and overall villain, you could see that like merging seamlessly.
And I just wanted to know what their plan was and what they plan on doing with Homelander. Because if they're planning on training Marie and keeping her in the pocket to take out Homelander when he was getting too out of pocket, then that would have been cool to see, but I mean, at this point,
how would you even have sold Marie on that idea? Marie
wouldn't have to. He wouldn't have to if they'd have won. That's what I mean. If they'd have won, there wouldn't be no selling.
Yeah.
He would have just taken her over and been like, "Here, go this way."
Yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately, we don't get none of that. And now I'm looking forward to seeing like what the rest of her plan is, what her initial plan was, and what
like,
it is now.
What's the end game?
Because to me, the end game has to be to get rid of Homelander, whether taking his powers away or killing him. It has to be getting rid of him, because you can't successfully run a business or create any plans when you have a loose cannon in on your side.
Yep.
Someone's got to stop him. So
100%.
Yeah.
I don't know who it'll be. I feel like it's gonna have to be Ryan or some combination of Ryan talking to Soldier Boy, because we did see that Homelander found Soldier Boy last time.
I don't think it's gonna be Soldier Boy. So they had to lock his ass up.
They did, because he after too long he gets reckless.
It's not even that. He don't care about nobody. He don't like Ryan. He don't like Homelander.
He really don't give a fuck about Homelander.
He's trying to zero everybody out. So I don't think they're gonna go to Soldier Boy. If anything, it would be a Ryan, Butcher, and for me, a Marie type thing where they have to get it all together.
I'll actually, low-key, I do vaguely remember them actually being shipped. I don't remember the girl's name, but Victoria Newman's daughter,
Zoe
and Ryan, Zoe and Ryan, and Jordan, Polarity, and Marie, I think would be the best. And I feel like in the wings, you should have Annabeth being the guy in the chair who is monitoring all the security cameras and has the earbuds in and can tell her, "Hey, change this decision that you're about to make so I can so we can get a better outcome."
I don't even know how her powers really work. That's the thing. We don't know how her powers really work. Fair. So I don't know if she'll be able to do that.
If she trains in the off season.
We still don't know what her power is exactly. Because does she only show one version of it, and no matter what, she's not going to see another version? Because if I tell you, like, hey, I saw this, and that, there's no guarantee that I'm going to see another scenario, another version of that same scenario to tell you what else to do. If you get what I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah. I think she would go with whatever the first thing was. And as someone's that kind of like how Alice Cullen's visions go, like she can see certain things, but if someone makes a different decision, she can't always see that. I think Annabeth has the potential to be stronger than that. I think I would put her more on a level of what Phoebe had in Charmed. Once she trained up and she could actually control, like, right now she can barely she got those visions.
She can barely accurately describe what the hell is going on now, because if it wasn't for the other people telling her what the hell was happening, what was what, they wouldn't have known.
She wouldn't be able to piece things together. Yeah. So and I agree. Yeah, I think she can see multiple outcomes, and I don't think she can see them just yet, but that's where her power is going to ramp up to be. And actually, speaking of ramped up powers, one thing that I did not want to forget is in the fight with Godolkin in the danger room, Emma comes through with the heavy 12-foot hi-ya, yeets him across the damn room by getting big at will and then shrinking at will.
I need her to work on doing
that. I love that she has those power-ups. I need them to develop some type of material that she could wear to where she didn't bust out of her clothes all the time. Matter of fact, call the dude that made She-Hulk and Daredevil's latest suits. I bet he's
first of all, I don't want her to get no suit until she can figure out how to control this shit. Because she still don't know how to control it.
Yeah. The getting bigger and smaller? You don't think so?
She was having trouble
there.
She was having, because she was mad as fuck. She was having trouble the entire season getting big and getting small at will. She did it that time because she was pissed.
Until they did that heist. And she said she did it, but she didn't think about it.
No, but she was still having trouble after that. Because remember when Vicor came in, she couldn't do it then either. And that was after the heist. she was in the room with Emma and Annabeth, and they were like, "Well, can't you just get big and kick him?" And she was like, "I can't.
Okay.
So I need her to work on doing that, to work on continuing to master doing that
Right.
without having to purge and shit,
level up to that.
or be
Yeah.
like highly
Okay.
emotional. I need you to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I need. That's what the team needs.
and that's why I made those charmed references, because that's exactly what Piper, Prue, and Phoebe and Paige had to learn with controlling their emotions. It's
so
very
she's
much
still not there
connected
yet.
to their power.
She knows that. She knows that, but she has to put in practice doing it, which is the problem. She's not excellent at doing it yet. So I want her to train and be better. And I think she can. I hope she can. Because I don't know what you can do if you get in front of Homelander or somebody and you freeze the fuck up or you're dying.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. No, I think Starlight Annie is going to get her all the way together. Not that Annie will train her herself, but she'll know exactly who to take her to in the Resistance to get that extra Padawan training.
I don't even know if they have that. That's the thing. Like I'm so nosy.
That's why I need the dossier. I need to see the full mock-up plan. Who is on this Black Ops site of the Resistance?
Because it's a mess. Because I'm like, at this point, girl, I need you to stay away from Homelander, because Homelander will go right through you. Big or small.
This is not the way by doing a bullshit press conference to tell Homelander that you were dead, but now you're back. And it reminded me of freaking Kingsman. You know, rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated.
Sir, like and the thing is, they're giving him such a wide berth. They're giving him such a wide berth because they know he's fucking insane.
Yeah.
They know he's fucking insane.
Yeah. It is interesting though, because colleges do have like boards that oversee those things. Y'all not trying to make a phone call to figure out what the fuck is going on? You just
I don't think they care.
Madman.
Yeah, because he's at this point. Well, at this point, they already have somebody in their pocket. They have somebody on the back end. That's Sister Sage. She was setting it all up. Because she's already in charge of Vought. Like, she's officially in charge of Vought.
Yeah.
So that's it. She's the top of the pile.
I'm wondering where that's gonna go.
I'm excited for the next season of The Boys. Oh, so excited.
It's going to be glorious.
I just want them to get rid of this man.
I can't wait to see.
Jesus. I would prefer them to depower him. That's what I want. I don't want him to die.
Yes. Make him sit and live as a regular, normal person.
I don't even think he would. I think he'd try to kill himself
whatsoever.
But either way.
Yeah. But that's why you would have guards on him 24/7.
Exactly.
You could try to do that if you want to, but it's not gonna work.
Like, hey, Maker, that's what is
Stage's end game? Yeah, we don't know.
I would love to know.
I can't call it at all. She has been all over the place.
I desperately want to know.
I don't think which again does confuse me, and I go back and forth on it, but it confuses me that she would even be with the dude like Godok. And yes, his brain is brilliant, just like hers. But the inner workings of this man.
That's why she stayed.
Really hold a place for you. Oof.
It's not that she knows that it's a stupid thing. That's why she was like confused. She was very confused and shy about doing it because she knows it's a dumb thing to do, is to have companionship, but it is what it is. Well, now it ain't what it ain't because he ain't there no more.
Yeah.
Now it ain't what it ain't because he ain't there no more. He's in pieces. But yeah, I'm super excited for The Boys season 5, and I can't wait. I feel like releasing the two stills means that a trailer is around the corner.
Yeah, hold on.
Because they said tomorrow they're releasing a full trailer for Dunk and Egg.
Oh, see, I really like the teaser trailer that they did. I don't know if we can see if Lady D has some free time.
Yeah, because that's technically it's a teaser trailer what they released. And so the full trailer is going to be tomorrow.
Okay, so according to the pictures, Highlander over here looking like what's his name's dad from Invincible. What is his name? Oh, you didn't watch Invisible. Never mind.
I know you're talking about Omni-Man.
Omni-Man, yes. Yes. Let me pull this up here real quick. If I can find it. I think it's
Pit stop at CCX.
Yeah, so that's one picture with him up, not quite blasting off to space just yet, but seeing everything above it all. And then there's this. Is that Busher?
Mm-hmm.
Is that supposed to be?
Yeah, that's Busher with the crowbar. And somebody said there's a significance in the crowbar for people who read the comic book.
Comic?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And the vault sign in Complete Destruction there is very interesting as well. I like it. We'll see where it takes us. But thanks for hanging with us tonight, folks. What you got? You got something else?
I went to it's a Comic-Con, but it's like a Spanish one, I think. Percy Jackson's gonna be there. Like the
Where?
show. This is in Spanish.
No, Espanol. Yeah. I can't.
And because at the bottom, if you scroll to the bottom of the Butcher one, it says Scorched Earth, Shock and Awe, Blood and Bone, all coming 2026. But first, a pit stop at CCXP Official this Saturday for appetizers.
So there's a new trailer for Hot D.
There's like a mini trailer that came out.
Yeah,
there's like a sneak peek, but the actual trailer is supposed to be tomorrow.
I will be on the lookout for it.
I think. Because I saw people talking about it today on TikTok, and they were looking at the stills and stuff they released.
All right, you got anything big coming up?
Child, I'm just watching all the things that are coming out. The Percy's coming. Well, right now I'm still doing Welcome to Derry, which is I'm having a blast with. Oh, I'm having a blast. I love this show so
we will
much.
be talking about it. We will be
it's
talking
so
about
good.
it. Don't
it's so black. It's so entertaining. And I'm still going through season 2 of Criminal Minds. I am gonna finish up the last season.
Who's your fave character on Criminal Minds thus far?
Spence.
Yes, this is why we're friends.
He's a cutie patootie. Love it.
Spence and baby girl, who is the guy in the chair for them? What is her name?
Garcia.
Penelope.
Yeah, Penelope Garcia.
Penelope Garcia.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I'll be doing season 2 of that. I'll be finishing the last season of The Righteous Gemstones. Of course, doing Fallout Inside Outside Down. Finishing Stranger Things at the end of the year, and then going into Bridgerton and Dunk and Egg. Child Jesus. And on the gaming side, listen, the games are everywhere, all over the place. I'm doing so many things with the games. I'm literally playing like 6 games at this time.
Ridiculous. But I can't even talk because I've been working on my setup to properly do the gaming things as well. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Derry is your trauma personified. It's a Stephen King universe. The
next episode is about to be real. Is about to be real hurtful, and we're all trying to dread. We're dreading it, but we're ready for it. Yeah,
indeed.
But that's it.
All right.
That's all I got.
Yes. Sunday, actually, I believe me, DJ, and Fanda will be on talking about The Witcher. Me and Meeks will likely do The Witcher next, or one of the things. We have a lot to choose from. It's Talamasca, The Witcher. There's something else I'm forgetting. Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
And a few other things. Chocolate Thunder. Who's Chocolate Thunder?
Talking about Welcome to Derry.
Oh yeah.
What are we talking about? I'm confused.
I don't know.
I'm just waiting for Miss Boots to type some more in.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what Miss Boots is gonna say. What is Baby Girl and Chocolate Thunder?
A ribbon in my hair.
What is that?
Agent Morgan.
Yes. Okay, I get it. Shamar Moore's character on Criminal Minds. Yes, they ship them to the fullest, bro.
I do too. The way that I just came through an episode when she thought that he blew up and she panicked and was calling and was crying. I was like, I feel you. I feel you.
Yo,
I feel you.
It's there's very few times where Penelope is ever in the field. But trust and believe, whenever you see it, if any fuck shit happens, Derek is right there. Yeah, they are my number one OTP. My second OTP on Criminal Minds is Emily and damn it, what the fuck is Parker's name?
I don't know who that is.
No, because she's not on the show yet. It's her and another woman that comes in, I think around like season 4 or 5.
Oh yeah, definitely don't know who it is.
Her name is Emily, and once she shows up and you start seeing it in that season, you'll catch the breadcrumbs easily. Even though they don't end up together.
I should have never mentioned Welcome to Derry. I've been sitting here dancing to things on the entire time.
But yeah, so those are some of the shows we have coming out, and at some point I will do some type of discussion about Criminal Minds, because it was one of my favorite shows when it was out, especially since they had my boy Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride. If you don't recognize that name, it's hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
He was in Dead Like Me, which is another great show.
Yeah, and in Dead Like Me, oh, fantastic show. Love that. And Jasmine Guy was on that show too.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would have kept that one going. That was a great
I do
show.
too. It was a really amazing show.
Yeah. All right, but we out of here, folks. We will catch you on Sunday if you want to come through and chat about stuff on DJ. Oh, actually, it's not on DJ's main channel anymore. We have a new channel with just me, him, and Fandom. It is called Reviews with the Crew. Go check that out. Subscribe. I will add it into the links a little bit later. Down with the clown. So you can easily find us. And y'all know Meeks be always out here doing the thing. So if you're not subbed to her yet, please
always
go and
forever.
That. Indeed. And do have a great, safe rest of your week. And we'll catch y'all next time.
Bye. Do.